Stream elements. Jihung 2H is now live. Streaming Age of Empires 2, designing a perfectly balanced map with NO exploit Gloria Victis, new alert, new TTS.
Well, I think I've been preparing all day for this, but some people, it's me, Zui, your friend in neighborhood Vietnamese. Hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. And I just cannot wait for another design stream, so I'm just gonna do this early. But in the last time, we kind of left off, right? Oh, let me get some glass of water first before we jump into things, right? Scratch that. We have another. We'll prolong our intro for a little bit more. And we're with my glass of water ready. I think we are ready to jump into things. But first though, let me go over to the quote of today's episode. So this is a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson called don't be afraid to do, or don't always do what you're afraid to do, right? So yeah, it's about taking risks and taking names. So the best time to start doing something is now, as many people often say. So don't be afraid to start something new, and even if you fail, always a learning experience. As we are about to go over to this, because it's an interesting experience that we are experimenting right now, and I haven't done a map in this scale before, so it's something new to me. And oh yeah, music please. I'm trying to get some new music to be played throughout the stream. Oh yeah, I've been thinking about something like Skyrim music. Maybe I should play Skyrim for the future, for some time in the future. But it is best if I keep my YouTube channel in a way that people like, right? Just covering one type of content, maybe move it in another type of content. But I do have a lot of ideas, but I just don't have the time to execute them all. You have a lot of ideas, and we are about to go into a lot of interesting stuff in this episode, as we have properly titled this video before, called designing a perfectly balanced map with no explosion. Yeah, I am totally copying the spiffing bit video's idea. So what are we exactly doing with our map over here? If you haven't catch in if you I mean I did do a lot of things off stream, so I couldn't describe all the details, but in the last episode we did retouch the whole Elinia region, right? And this is how it looks now. I mean it's not too big compared to the whole map, but consider it pretty well done already, right? And we're adding more NPCs. I think in the last episode we added Wing the Fairy, but we haven't added her, Betty the Researcher, but now I added her into the list. And maybe in today's stream we can you know, think some NPC add some more NPCs along the way. Maybe add some tree mechanics, you know. We just duplicate the path that we made in the last episode into other trees to the other trees that exist in the map. But I mean the tree part was so fun though. Don't get the wrong idea, alright? But I added another part into the mix though, so I cannot even recall where we left off in the last episode, but I added this what do you call this? I guess I added like a pit or something in this part of the map, so it exists a lot of different enemies you need for your, I guess for now, for Elinia you need to interact with, so you can see the power of Elinia units. In the last stream we haven't added like a lot of things. I remember that we only added something like a Ice Mage or so, but as you can see right now, Elinia has a lot of different flavors on its hand, so it's gonna be a very balanced map with no exploit. Although I kinda even cover Poison Mage was really powerful when I was programming them off stream, right? Programming, but I just made the whole term up. It's not reprogramming, but you use the in-game editor. But Poison Mage was really powerful because you can't stack Poison Cloud, and it gives rapidly if you rapid fire poison with your Poison Mage, you can stack poison to the highest degree of number possible. If you have a bunch of them, and you would instantly delete a lot of enemy units. And that's the thing we are going with, folks. And I will probably demonstrate that in a bit in the form of a live stream, right? It's a harbor, you know. This is a house. I believe I did a little bit of retouch to the whole look of Elinia, so you can see this the Fountain of Life, and the elevation earth surrounding there got raised up a little bit, and there's a newly added Elinia station, which into the end game that this station will be capturable by different players, and it can produce a unique type of warships that only available to the Elinia region for those who you know, for example, you're playing Perion, right? And you are trying to attack Elinia. Oh, what is going on? The game lagged for some reason. Oh, well, that's a shame, but I guess we'll just reopen it. Sorry. I mean, what is going on? My hair is stuck on my mouth. There we go. I managed to get it out. I don't know what just happened there. Probably has to do with the computer temperature. Although not exactly. So gotta be watchful for the temperature in the future. But we're going back into the map, and while I was designing a linear off stream, I added some kind of station, right? And this is not for show. Yeah, airship station over here, as you can see. We do have our and the ferry as well. You know, the avatar is some kind of a leftover from my last project. But I will go into that in a minute, especially the researcher who's asking for a golden llama around the area. Well, the quest is self-explanatory enough, and the golden llama is just right over on this corner. That's the new NPC that I've just added, is the golden llama. And the airship station is a very special kind of unit that you unlock in Imperial Age. Although I do have a plan to rename all the H. I don't know if I could do it. Apparently you can rename technology using the power of the editor. But I don't know if I could rename the H. Maybe to something a little bit more law-friendly. I don't know. Airship Station is a very special building. Yeah, and it's not only that it's indestructible, but it's also capturable. So think of it like a monument, right? In Age of Empires 2. Sorry about this. But yeah, think about it as like a monument, and it will produce some special type of unit over time. Although I don't know if whether or not it should be over time. Hey, this essay. It's
Gathered retreat. Hi. I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views,
really
chatbots.
Those kind of people.
The price is lower
over here. I don't know that I am posting my live stream over on YouTube promotion channels, but I just don't like blatantly advertisement like this, so I would just ignore them. As you can see, they also interrupt with the shows. I only tolerate like a voice message when it comes to actually interacting with the live stream, so we just ignore him. Nice 200 word essays, but try to shorten it next time. But airstrip station, right? Very special building. You can capture it in the Imperial Age, and it will produce a type of ship. Although I haven't modified this yet, I plan to modify this in today's stream, so you can see how broken of this game can totally be. I think in terms of unit performance, I do want every region to slice up their unit performance. So for example, you can see that poison is really powerful, and in other region there will be equivalent powerful units like poison mage, but I will go into it in a few more minutes because it is really funny. And I plan to have something like airship produced from Aliena's airship station as well, that will transmod. It acts like a battering ram, except it cannot attack. Right, it can move inland or outland. It can move anywhere you want. Basically like a flying unit, right? And it could drop a unit. It could drop your unit on top of anywhere. So it's very special indeed. I gotta have the idea from Maplestory has airships, right? But I gotta have the idea when I was watching other games like StarCraft. And you know, with the unit from StarCraft that's called Overlord from the Zerg faction. Although I haven't played much StarCraft earlier or watched it, you know. So I only reference it from there, but from what I see with the Overlord unit, it acts like a flying unit that acts like a scout as well, and you can produce unit out of that or something. I cannot recall, but either way, it's very interesting unit. And I'm planning to bring it over here on this special map. It's not just any Age of Empires 2 vanilla, you know, scenarios or random map or something like that. In this game, it's you do have your own custom civilization, so it is very interesting to go over into each faction. For example, right, Elenia is a town of Magehold. They're like a Hogwarts or Winterhold in Skyrim, right? So it's a mage town that will only produce like mage type of unit. For example, you have the poison mage that will attack with poison attack and drain enemy ally unit over time. So think of it like a mangonel that will slowly drain, but instead it will slowly drain unit or enemy hit point over in an area instead of just dealing damage instantly. And here comes the ice mage. It will attack with ice projectile, and which will stun, coded with stun, but I would say the word frozen enemy or ally unit that the projectile comes in contact with, to say it lightly, right? And we have the battle mage as well, which are the coast for the magic infantry that will deal damage. You know, very basic infantry unit, although it has a little range to it. And a blade sorceress will attack with a fireball attack. So think of it like a gunpowder unit that will really goes up close and personal. Although if you upgrade the unit in a later age, it will attack with a longer range. These are the units that I have so far, and I've fully added them into the map. In the future, though, I plan to add something like I plan to add something that is trainable from the castle building. It plans to be some sort of summoner unit that will attack their enemies and summon different units at the same time. Although those units wouldn't count as your total population, so I don't know how broken that might be. And they would be able to summon every type of unit every time they attack. So yeah, I do think it would be a hell of a broken. But I think I would just make the attack 0, and I would just prolong the attack so they wouldn't clog the map with their summoning or everything unless they attack constantly. So it will actually open another type of brokenness. But I would digress going into that kind of details for a little bit, and let's just demonstrate the type of unit that is broken right now for all of you to see. So I just summon some ice mage, and I will just summon some battle mage, probably over on this corner, and some blade sorceress, like so. And you can see the poison mage already down on their work, right? They are attacking enemy units, and upon contacting, projectile contacting with an unit, it produces a smoke cloud like so. And this hella funny. I think it is hella funny. I do want to excuse myself because I'm really
Sportsman Gold.
I felt a little bit tired for the moment.
Hung2H have a good stream.
No.
Hey guys, 100 viewers for $0.5 only.
We don't really allow 200 essays around here, but that time for the gesture, I guess. But if you're here to just advertise your service, then I will have to say no. But here it is, right? The poison mage. We're talking about this poison mage thing. As they shoot a type of projectile that contact into an enemy unit, right? It produces a poison cloud. So, and as you can see, the poison cloud deal area of effect damage to the surrounding unit. As you can see, here's the invisible unit called, Berserk, but I kind of modify it to be, not really, it's just the graphics, the original graphics of the Berserk is invisible, but throughout the usage of my mod called Designer Access, I created this mod, so you can check out in the links description, in the video description. So yeah, I designed this type of shit, so you could see the invisible alpha unit, but those units will attack the surrounding unit. I modified them to attack the surrounding unit, and it will stay stationary, so it's like a stationary type of cloud. It will attack a surrounding unit, and it will damage the surrounding unit for a little bit. But you can say this really broken when you stack a lot of poison mage together. So I kind of did a method to prevent that from happening. So I only allow like 2 poison cloud at a time. But you can see with even with 2 poison cloud at a time, it's still gonna be really powerful. So just watch, alright? Just watch. Here just a classic combo coming from me though, like a combo for ice mage and poison mage together. Making the range combo, making the range mage combo. Because if you haven't noticed, the poison mage, the poison cloud also damage the friendly unit, so it's a little bit funny when you go into things a little bit more. You can see that it's a wonderful combo because the ice mage when they hit an enemy unit, as you can see with the units around this corner, they got frozen, so they couldn't move. Although those units didn't get frozen, but they'll get frozen in a minute. So if the ice mage locked down an entire battalion like this, right? How the heck could they get even close to the poison mage to kill them? And in the meantime, the poison mage just gonna and in the meantime, the ice mage will lock down the entire enemy battalion into one specific area like this, for the poison mage to work with the poison cloud and kill them over time, though slowly but surely, right? So you can see that it's pretty powerful, and I don't know if I should nerf this or make some changes into this combo, but this is a really powerful combo that I just came up with. Although there are more units than just poison mage and ice mage, and you can combo, you can make up with different combos, but from the I swear to God, this is not what I came up with prematurely. For some random reason, this combo just came up to my mind, and I didn't really deliberately design this combo or anything. I just find that it's a fun idea to have something like an ice mage or poison mage, given that the possibility you can do with this scanner editor stuff, right? Make them like a possibility, but for some reason they are really broken together. I'll just unpause the game and you'll see what I mean. So you lock down those units, right? And those poison cloud will also damage a friendly unit, by the way. So you don't want the poison cloud to you don't really want the poison mage to attack nearby units like a rogue onager, right? But a poison cloud even has more range than it has more blast radius than an onager. So it's really hard when you also it kind of damage unit like the same. I gotta imagine that it damage unit the same no matter how far the poison cloud can go, right? For example, an onager might damage unit if it's closer, may damage unit more if it's closer to the blast radius. But it's different. It's a different story for poison cloud. I mean, just for the communism aside, but a poison cloud will just spread damage truly around an area. You cannot
Orc.
But
Orc.
there's
Cool
a limitation to this. I cannot add like a graphics that shows them the radius of the truly the radius of the poison cloud effect. And if you upgrade the poison mage, it will produce even a bigger poison cloud. So I haven't added some sort of graphics that will even sort this shit out, but you can see that it will also damage friendly unit evenly, like so. Yeah, I'm done with my explaining about poison mage. So we're just gonna pause the game and see what the in store for us. Otherwise, yeah, I will go into it in a little bit further, but for now we're unpause. You can see that the battle here is really chaotic because also the poison will also damage friendly units. So I mean, you could avoid using poison mage at all if possible. If you're not comfortable with them. Like honestly, right, you could just avoid using poison mage as possible because they can just produce those type of unit instead. But I'll just leave poison mage to be a possibility. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's a possibility for players who want to play a little bit more dangerously. But you can exploit the heck out of this unit, so I'll just go into it a little bit further.
Orc.
I do have a plan to add some population to, maybe make them cost 5 population instead of 1 population because it's really wanna hello broken unit, right? Maybe you want to nerf it even more, but I will digress and I will just go with what they say, my cast with the surrounding units over here. Chaotic battlefield because I also make the poison mage have like a minimum range, so it's like an onager, but it has like a really even bigger minimum range, so you cannot just attack a closely unit like this. It has to way further away from you, so the minimum range is pretty high. And the ice mage as well. The ice mage also has their own minimum range, so it's like a downside for a lot of different units. For barracks related units, so although you often associate barracks with units that have like 0 range, right? But in this mod, even battle mage have some range to them. And if you upgrade the Blaze Sorceress, they will have like a 4 range or something. So I will demonstrate that to you in a few more minutes. I just advanced to the castle age, right? So, although I kind of want to imagine that I will rename castle age into the age of realization or something, because we're planning to implement something with black mage in Sleepy Ward afterwards. We're planning to add a little bit more something to the map after we finish designing all the civilization, because I do have a lot of ideas when it comes to this map. And if you upgrade, I will just go into this upgrade real quick. If you upgrade this Battle Ash Mage, it will upgrade their melee attack into a range attack and make them stronger, right? So without further ado, just upgrade them. They have 1 range right now and 12 attack. Although there's something I don't know if there's something broken with it, but it seems like there how much hit point didn't really got increase. I guess this is like the old unit. You need to produce like it's kind of like a bug right now. Although I kind of want them to be refreshed, you know, with the new unit. I've just upgraded them, but for now you need to, from now you need to produce a new and a different unit for the upgrade to work. So you can see that they have a higher attack and they have a range attack now. And I kind of modify a lot of NPCs, so a lot of NPCs in the future will be really unique, and they're not just your usual NPC that will attack with different attacks. No. Instead, I just want to take care of this guy real quick. I plan to move this guy to Perion, by the way, and he will be an entirely new, different NPCs, but yeah, make sure that you want to add if any of you have any ideas for NPCs in this map, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will add your ideas to let them become an NPC in the future, because it will be fun to have a lot of interaction with the stream and see your ideas out. See if you have any talent, any creative talent, right? And yeah, this is the poison mage. We are trying to get this guy out of the way because I want to get this donkey to safety, to wing the ferry, because he's looking for his traveling donkey that lost somewhere in the woods. We kind of added this guy before, but we haven't modified it in the last stream. And during off stream, I kind of modified this guy, so they have like a really powerful attack, and I just want to show it to you all. It's really chaotic though. As you can see, the blade archmage we have over here also have like a special type of attack that you'll see in a few milliseconds, right? They have 2 fireballs. As you can see over here, it's very cool. It's not bad, right? They throw fireballs, and when they come in contact, they will explode, and will leave like a fire puddle upon initial contact. I want to imagine this some sort of a Lord of the Rings type of map. Although I heard that there's like a Lord of the Rings maps in before in Age of Empires 2, but I don't know whether or not it will be this this special.
Mantle one. Cool.
That's really powerful. Really. I really need to move him somewhere, but he's really powerful.
Mantle one. Cool.
I could use one of my ice mage over here to freeze him. So at least we'll have like a chance against him. I think we'll have a chance against him because ice mage could freeze him. There we go. As you can see, the ice mage is coming to work, trying to freeze them if possible. Although I kind of help the ice mage a little bit, so their projectile is a little bit special, and when it comes in contact with anything in the line of sight, like he's trying to attack this guy, right? But there's some tree roots blocking his path. So as you can see that the invisible ice attack got blocked off, and it will not actually come in contact with the enemy unit. So that's some kind of I guess the ice mage. But as you can see, if the ice attack come in contact, it will actually freeze the unit. Instead of freezing your unit, it will burst the enemy units out. So if you have no clues on this, by the way, the ice mage attack some kind of attack that will turn into like an invisible hitbox that will block all types of unit, even to the friendly unit, right? It will create some kind of invisible kind of box, invisible walls that will not allow any enemy unit or ally unit to pass through. So it is pretty effective in a way. Yeah, destroy this guy. But we need to get the donkey first. So we're just getting the donkey and getting to wing the ferry. But
Cool.
In the meantime, we want to get the golden llama to solve the quest of back to the researcher as well. Find a golden llama for me, right? Okay, I kind of want to figure out what the Rowan quest might be. And the Arwen quest, I have to think about that in the future. Although I feel a little bit tired today, so I don't know if I should stream today. To be honest. But I will probably overcome my tiredness. Although I don't want to drink any coffee because it's a little bit late and my body is not really tolerant to coffee. Like this, like, come on, man. Even though I just added like 4 different units, right? But they have all have their special attribute and stuff like that. And we can also upgrade our ice mage, by the way, which is pretty harmless if you but if you upgrade your poison archmage, they will have like a bigger poison radius, and it could interfere with your friendly units. So consider whether or not you should upgrade your poison archmage, by the way. But I will just upgrade both of them at the same time to demonstrate that for you. I don't know if they are changed. Oh yeah, they are changed. So only the Blade Archmage unit is broken right now. But you can see that. Oh yeah, Battle Mage is still in chain. So I just want to upgrade them with Squire as well, so they move faster. Walk. To Battle Archmage, and they have a stronger attack. So their attack is a bit more concentrated. So they attack with 2 projectiles instead. And in the previous version, they attack with 3 different projectiles. But in this version, they attack with 2 projectiles, but with stronger attacks. Poison Archmage is pretty dope, man. Poison Mage is pretty dope, and Ice Archmage is pretty dope. You can see that the poison is even stronger now. If there's any different new unit that came in contact with, which is gonna clown out poison cloud like this. But one of our units is foolishly approaching within a poison cloud, so there isn't like a method that prevents this from happening. So be do careful when you use poison archmage in my map, because it's pretty much just reserved for players who can micro their units or go with a specific combo and stuff like that. So yeah, be do careful when you use poison mage. I don't know if I made a map before that would. But although I did play a lot of fantasy map in Age of Empires too, like a different kind of fantasy map mod, right? But they don't really add like some sort of special effects to it. Maybe they add that like a fireball or add like poison, but not in a cloud effect like this, right? But, I mean, I don't know if I'm inventing new stuff here, and I don't know if a player feels comfortable about this, but well, I just go for what I like. I think I'll just go over with what I like, and if people find that unreasonable, we can remove it or change it later. The poison cloud is still growing, and if you notice, if you haven't noticed, the Battle Archmage can heal themselves over time. Because, well, you know, the base unit is a berserker, and I think it's a fun idea because, well, they're magical anyway, so they do have the ability to heal themselves over time. It's like a good excuse, you know. And the poison class even damage unit further now, and you can see that this guy just got friendly killed to death. You upgrade the poison mage. You can stack like 3 different classes at a time, by the way. So yeah, you can stack clouds even better. Do consider it a feature, by the way, because I do want upgrade the poison mage to be even stronger. And on top of that, the poison damage will also damage enemies even faster. So I think you just like double or triple your damage or something. So I need to die down with that. But consider how that is broken right now. All right, but I will just fix it up later. It's actually pretty small, so you could not stay unnoticed because we are really busy in that But yeah, do consider how both broken and powerful it is, though. Although I kind of want to showcase roll when the ferry, wing the ferry for a few more seconds, and I think it's pretty cool. And back to the researcher as well. Although I kind of fell under the weather today, but I just want to host a stream because it's been a long time. I want to share my progress. I think it will be a shorter stream though, and it will just mostly be me showcasing different stuff. Because I feel a bit tired and I might need to rest a bit for today,
Cool. Oh.
I mean, mostly a showcase stream, I think. So this wing the ferry, right? His attack is a little bit funny.
Jebio.
See that he constantly attack with different fireballs, just exactly like a Blaze Archmage attack, right? But it's kind of randomized, like how fast. So there's a chaos element to winging the fairy. His attack pattern is pretty much randomized. So as you can see right here, sometimes he throws out like 2 different fireballs, sometimes he throws out 1 fireballs only, sometimes he attacks faster, so I think it's a fun unit because his attack pattern is pretty randomized.
Mantle wounds.
I think it's a fun unit to handle, and apart from that though, I do want to try the Golden Llama to unlock Betty the Researcher. Although that's some sort of bug for now. If you pack your herdables on top of different NPC units like this, they will capture the animals, so it will actually prevent the Golden Llama from accessing Betty the Researcher, unless you have your friendly unit nearby. So I do consider it's like a bug for now, but maybe I'll fix it later. Maybe later I'll fix it. I don't think it's easy to fix it though. I think we're just gonna pack an unit inside there. I think we'll pack like an invisible unit inside each house like so. They will actually not interfere with the llamas, because we do have a friendly unit nearby, and it's an invisible unit. Although I need to try it to see if it works or not. So do stay around because also we'll be attacked, really. It seems like our tower defense is still going up strong though. Because the poison stuff is still doing the effects. It's like I tend to imagine it's like a tower defense game. And they have tower defense, right? Oh, god damn it, my neck is kinda hurting for a little bit. But speaking of tower defense, right? I kinda imagine that I want to implement some sort of mechanics into this map in the future. So for now, you know, the law of the map is, I made this up. So the law of the map is in the center of the map there's sleepy wood, and there's some sort of code that is going on with with resurrecting a dark entity called the Black Mage, and the Black Mage code will also. The Black Mage Code also noticed that there's like a civil war going on in Victoria Island between different factions, and in order to harmonize it for Black Mage to conquer it in the future, the code of Black Mage will send their envoy or quote-unquote soldiers to attack different enemy factions to curb them. So, for example, right. A stronger player, if Alinea is a stronger player compared to Hennessy or Perion or different players in the map, the Black Mage Legion will send their units to attack the specific players if they are stronger. It's like a method to curb stronger players from dominating the entire map, right? I think it's like a fun mechanic that I should add. So imagine it's like a tower defense game. Probably the Black Mage Legion will spawn in a specific area of map. Maybe if they spawn in different areas of the map, I don't know. They might be spawning at different points. So for example, I could consider this is like a spawn point, or they could spawn over here. They could spawn over here. Oh god damn it! If there's a specific reason that my game is frozen up like this, and although I do want to ignore this message request because, well, they are spamming mostly for now. They're spamming me. I guess it's just their promo, but with that aside, though, why does my shit just keep lagging? I don't think it's a matter of my CPU process, even though I kinda installed a new RAM to my whole rig, right? But at least it doesn't trigger the blue screen update. I don't know. Maybe it will come soon. Maybe I'm still monitoring it at the moment, but maybe it will not trigger the blue screen update. Maybe it will, but we're just gonna leave it to fate for mostly for now. As we're going to I do for another game that I'm playing right now, you know, classic Maplestory. So I will showcase this in the last stream or so. But that's a really great server. That's a really fun server called Maple Royals that will allow you to play to an older version of Maplestory. So I when I was playing this game, I thought that hey, maybe it would be an idea for me to add something like the Maplestory board in Age of Empires 2. So you know, here we are. But well, that's like an event that's going on in Maple Royals in all throughout April called the Easter Age. Excuse my pronunciation, but it's called the Easter Egg event that we can do. So without further ado, we just want to get some experience real quick by attacking the golden pig. But yeah, well, I do have my soundboard when it comes to different scenarios. So I just want to play this if you can hear it.
Protected Pakistan.
Oh, there we go. It's kind of
fighter jets.
Alright, so I gotta figure out that didn't work when I last checked it. But now it's kind of working. But for those who are Muslim, I must say I feel sorry for getting I know it's Ramadan is over though. But you know, it's still pretty haram, right? But you know, I'm just killing pigs. They're golden virtual pigs, so it's pretty frustrating. So you know, throughout the time I stream though. I just want to make that joke. Because the farm what I came up with, it's pretty much often funny, but it could be offensive to some people. So I would like to curb the usage a little bit. We get all this experience and then move on because well, for now I'm just I do play a lot of Maple Royal, off stream because I don't want to play this game for my stream because I don't think that next one will copyright strike any content creator if they manage to play something like a private server. And maybe they do have the power to do so. If any YouTuber or any streamer promotes any kind of private server, they get a copy strike by Nexon. So I do want to avoid that. But it's a really fun private server, and it's not pay to win. As you can see, it's not pay to win. They do have a virtual shop though. And you do get free. You do get free points. I haven't paid a single penny, but you do have free Nexon cash if you vote for them every day. If you vote if you vote for them every day in a specific website, they do give you daily cash and stuff like that for you to buy stuff in the cash shop. So it's pretty fun. It's not pay to win. And they do have a donation system, but and you can earn royal points in their servers. But those points are just reserved for cosmetic stuff only. As you can see, those stuff are cosmetic only. So it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. With the talking of private server and Maplestory aside, right? I don't think this stream gonna be fun. But it's just that I feel a little bit under the weather at the moment. I did actually plan out this stream, so you can see that Thursday is planned for an Age of Empires 3 stream, and it will be fun because Age of Empires 3 is like a nostalgia game for me that I haven't played for so long, since 2006 or something like that. And I do plan out another Gloria Victis design stream in Saturday, so be sure to catch it with my meager performance. Although I do find out that my YouTube friend Lady Saffron is planning to stream for a little more moment. I'm not really popular, although I do bring out Lady Saffron a lot when it comes to my channel. I don't know how much I bring her into my conversation, but I really do like her. I do think she's cool. Although I don't really have the time to watch her. Yeah. And I think it'll be fun. I think it will be fun for me to design like an airship in this stream. Because we already showcased how the... Oh yeah, and it's not over just yet because there's also more stuff. As I'm planning to go over in Imperial Age. There'll be special stuff that you could do in the Imperial Age as well. You can see that's revitalizing resources is pretty cool. Because it costs you a lot of resources, like 6,000 of food and 6,000 of wood, right? But those are, trash resources, so you could spend them. But by tapping deep into depleted resources, so this is like a custom tech, right? It's not really in Age of Empires 2 or anything. But by tapping deep into depleted resources using our newly developed enchanted tools, so imagine this like a technology only reservable for Elinia, right? Only Elinia can access this tech, but if you research this tech, will be able to extract 30% more resources from our environment. So it's very cool, and you could chop down a tree for 30% longer.
Bantne.
You can see it's pretty cool because for now in this for now I've added like a special interaction. So you know, you for the last stream that we went with, you know how those trees works, right?
Axie.
They are just you know, trees that are stuck on top of each other, like how 2D. Believe it or not, it's not like a single entity. It's like a tree that was stuck with a bunch of different trees. But I kind of make them untargetable. And if you drop down the tree roots down below, you can actually burn the whole tree down, like chop the whole tree down. So just stop existing after you chop all of this.
Commencer.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
Og actie. Actie.
So yeah, let's just go over in this process, and you can see that revitalizing resource works pretty well because I'm just gonna show you in a little bit. So this tree has like 50 woods left, right? And the villager gather. This villager just gathered from it. So she gathered around 13 woods from that one single gathering. But if you just check it back with this tree, they lost like 10 woods or so. So you know, with our revitalizing research, we also pull down our resources for like 30% longer. So yeah, imagine it's pretty useful if you want to go for different gold mines in the map, even though it's like a very late technology, and you will get them very late into the game. But it is there if you want to go for different gold mines left in the map. It will be very useful to make those gold last 30% longer or something. But as you can see, if we chop this tree down, they will actually go down.
Og actie.
I guess it's just this left, right? And there we go. The entire tree just go down. So we do add a lot of special different things in this map. Yeah, so let's just say, right? That's just me going over into how the map works. Although I kinda don't know whether or not I should add some sort of smoke into the founder life. It will add some like some sort of I guess some sort of fog. Maybe it will look more interesting if we put it there. It does look like a little bit something, so I just leave it there. But I imagine I want to design like a caravel or something in this stream. But maybe we'll just go over how, you know, the map actually works and stuff like that. So with that out of the way though. And hey, Tensu, thanks for coming to my channel. Hope you enjoyed your stay, right? So in this stream though, first I want to fully design the whole Alinea map, because I really want to finish the whole loop of the entire Alinea region, although it might be close enough, right? Still want to you know, finish the design, and on top of that, what is and if we went late into the stream, if we go into the later part, we can design like a new NPC units, or we could design new NPC units, or design like a new type of unit, like the airships that we have, but we didn't really manage to have it yet. But I imagine I would like to do it through the scalar puzzle, because I want the airship to be unlocked for any players. So no matter which players, if they capture this dock, right? If they capture this station, they'll be able to produce the special airship units. So yeah, just modify it for all players and move on. But we need to do it through the power of the puzzle. And it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. So I guess we'll just go over to you know, how Elena looks at this moment. I could showcase you Betty as well, but she fights some kind of her attack is some kind of like a shotgun type of a fight, and she does have like a multiple projectile assigned to her whenever she fights, so it's pretty cool. But I cannot showcase that for now. I kind of want to design Period next though, so but feel free to give me ideas though. I don't want to start opening a poll on what I should design next, like Perion or Hennessy's, because those would be the next region, next two region to Elenia. But maybe I decided myself that I should design Elenia only, and then move on to Perion or something, because I think Perion will be cool as the next region, because it is filled the brim with canyons. And if you don't know, I also have like an old map called I do design like old Maplestory map in Age of Empires 2 before. Although it's just a showcase map, it's not like it's not really like a map that is playable or something, but it's more like a showcase map. If you don't know, by the way, showcase map are the maps that it's like you design a town, right? And it's there just for show, and you can interact with different NPCs and stuff, and it just makes you like immersed in one specific world. If you don't know, I will just show something to you. I will just showcase one of the contests that I participated in the past, called that was hosted by Zero Empires. If you don't know him, he's like he used to be one of the famous Age of Empires 2 content creator, and he hosted before. What's like my favorite? I do have like a... Oh, yeah, there it is. My favorite playlist, kind of hidden, right? But he made this type of contest before, and I would just like to go over through it, if I can see. Oh yeah, there it is. So that's the map competition result. In this competition, you just make like different towns, but it's not like it's playable or anything, or there's some sort of special mechanics going into it.
Hello and welcome to the results
So I just
video
want to show this to you for a real minute,
of
because my contest is in there, and it won the contest, by the way. It won like first place. Not really like I would like to brag, but Elnath. If you play Maplestory, you understand that what is Elnath, right? You understand what is actually Elnath. It's like a town in Maplestory. I could show it to you right now since Maplestory is open. So Elnath is over here in the world map. If you escape out, it's like in the Austria continent. If you go over to Elnath, that is Elnath over here. It's like a snowy town, and there's like a giant tower that is next to it. So I would like to showcase it to you real quick, but first let's just let Mr. Zero Empires to explain what this contest might even be.
the very first map making competition. The first round was to design a map with the theme Winter.
So this designer contest, by the way, has like a specific theme going on to it. So I imagine Winter Wonderland, right? And I kind of played like I can't play this game before, so I just want to. And by the way, Maplestory is like one of my favorite games in the past. So I just want to make Elnath in Maplestory to become a reality. So I imagine why not. So let's just go over to my design, in the future.
To Wonderland. Anyone who submitted a map could interpret that in their own way, and all of these submissions were then voted for by the community on Discord.
Yeah, he used to have a Discord server, but it went down for some reason. And it has been some times, but this channel has been going on to an hiatus. So as you can see, his last video is from 3 years ago, and it was about this map contest. But he went under a hiatus, or something like that. But I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, he goes under hiatus. I think it's just because he was under contract with the Age of Empires 2 developers. So he became like one of them, right? He works for Forgotten Empires now. He's one of their developers, so I guess he just stopped making content for his YouTube channel. Oh yeah, he does have a Twitch channel, now that I think about it. But I guess his content is free and far in between, right? He doesn't really stream for like 4 years ago, so you can see that he abandoned his channel. But let's just go over this contest because I really love it.
And now we have the top 15 will be shown in this video. There were 34 submissions in total, so thank you to everybody who took part. A lot of the maps were fantastic, and even if they don't feature in this video, many of the maps that were submitted were still great. And if you want to check them out, I would definitely recommend joining my Discord server, where you can...
Well, this link is broken. The link to his Discord server is broken. Even though if you want to join him, right? I guess it's just because he abandoned everything to work for a corporate job now. So he would like to abandon all his YouTube stuff and Discord stuff. I have to say if I would do that in the future, because the whole thing is just like a hobby to me at the moment. But I don't know. I might don't have the time to fully commit to my hobby anymore.
Can see the archive of all the maps that were submitted and download them for yourself and have a look at them in the scenario editor. Some of the maps are quite large and there's a lot of maps to go through, so I won't be able to look at all the details on all the maps in this video, but I will do my best to showcase the maps and what they're all about. There's been some fantastic submissions and I've been so excited to share this with you.
Not like I want to brag though, but I don't know, but I do see a lot of designers that make this map better than me. But in this contest, there's a lot of newbie designers, so I managed to win first place for some reason. And I didn't even try, but I just want to make another possibility. So it's like a wonderful suggestion, right? You make something out of a specific team, and I kind of make his contest kind of gave me an idea for me to develop like a map for Elnath. So let's just get it out of the way.
I'll be posting a video in January for round 2, but without further...
Round 2 did happen, by the way, but he didn't make a video about it. Round 2 did happen, and the theme was about African civilization. So I made Perion in Maplestory.
Let's go.
And it's pretty wonderful. I think I could even copy paste it into the map, even here in this map. So with that out of the way, I would like to search about Perion in showcase scenarios, right? Yeah, I did post like a Perion map in there before. So I would like to maybe I could reuse this, but it's made specifically for a showcase map, so I don't know how much of a extent I could use Perion over here. But if you could check, right, Perion is listed on Age of Empires King Heavens, and so this is my map of Perion. I designed it all by myself. But it's not really made for, a random map type of scenario. It's just made for showcasing reason. As you can see, that's like a rating that is given out by Poseidon. Very cool rating. I would like to go into it in a little bit later. But this Perion, as you can see, it looks amazing. I think it looks amazing. But the movement in there is kind of a little bit limited. I kind of want to re-download it though. So just to go over to my old map, because it is made in 2020. So a long time ago. So I want to go over with it again. So I like to download this. once again, just to see how I made Perion, back in the past. So if you don't know, right, if you download a map, if you don't download any types of mod in Age of Empires, you just need to go over to your game folder, admin game folders like this, right? Go to Age of Empires, to DE, go into this, and go into over mod folder. Maybe save your mod folder into there, because well, depends on different modders. They may put their scenarios in different section. But I don't really have like a dedicated mod folder structure into this, so I need to you actually need to read like the readme files. So it is pretty easy. Just paste the RE2 campaign file into this specific folder, and your mod will work into the campaign folder, right? So I mean, every mod that comes within the game should have like a README file. That's what I figured. But for future mod that I made, you just need to extract here over on this mod and local folder, by the way. But for now, I mean, it was like back in the 2020s, so I kind of made it deliberately like so.
Openage underscore dev.
Openage dev.
Hello, where's my 50 cents? Kappa.
What do you mean, what's your 50 cents? Well, what are you going about? But hey, thanks for coming. Hey, thanks for checking my stream, by the way. Hope you enjoyed what I bring so far to you. It has been lonely for me to talk to myself in the first part of the stream, by the way. So I do appreciate your... What's the English word for it? I do appreciate your companion, I guess, right? But for now, I will just extract one of my older maps, though. If you don't know, Openage Dev, we are going through the older map that
Openage underscore
that
dev.
might be relevant to this map.
Companionship.
Yeah, I'm enjoying your companionship, right? Whatever floats your boat, but still. I'm just gonna extract my older map into the campaign folder. And I guess I will just save my map that I've showcased to you before. Although I kind of want to go over into my, my map and the progress that I've been making, during off stream, and I try to explain to Openage Dev here, but I don't think it will disrupt, the flow of orders. So Openage Dev, if you want to watch on what I've added into the map, you might want to rewind the stream, or just check the stream back at a later date and rewind the stream using that method. But for now, I do really enjoy your company. Yeah, enjoy the company is the correct word, right? Because,
Openage underscore
I'm about to go
dev.
into one of my older maps.
Oh yeah, I remember your trees.
Yeah, we're going over about trees and the things that I've added, really broken units that I've added into the Elenia factions. If you want to check it out, do check it out. Check the stream out in a later date, because I did get over into it, and you can see how really broken this map might be, as I've just showcased it in the beginning of the stream. And judging by the title of today's stream, right? But yeah, I copy pasted this shit, and I just like to save and go to the main menu real quick. Although in the meanwhile though, I do want to go into this map contest that is hosted by Zero Empires. So, have you heard about Zero Empires before? Openage Dev, because he's a really famous content creator.
Go through the top.
He hosted a design. He hosted a map competition like this, and I managed to participate into this and then win. And the map happens to be Maplestory related. So I just want to showcase that in the stream. So yeah, if you haven't heard about Zero Empires, I think he made some wonderful stuff, but he retired as like a YouTuber. But you can check out his older content, I guess.
Top 15.
Openage_dev.
So in 15th place is
Yes, I enjoyed Zero Empire's content very much. Smiley face.
Yeah, by the way, this is my favorite map of Zero Empire. This is my favorite videos of Zero Empires. I don't really enjoy him for his random map stuff. I rather enjoy him for his map design competition and other custom scanner stuff that I really enjoy his stuff. But I really enjoy this map. I know for some reason it's just so fun when you go into the creative stuff that people design for Age of Empires back in the days.
Hello there, and
This boss fight, by the way, is so cool.
oh no.
I just want to go into it. I really enjoyed this map. I do want to play it for myself, but you need the HD edition for that. I don't know.
Well,
This is so cool. This is so cool. This is the stuff that we are talking like really back in the days. That really got me into designing scenarios.
Get out of my sight more. Oh, but the Daryl's back on full health.
Openage_dev.
Anymore.
He did this auto battler challenge too that I really liked. Openage_dev. Always fun stuff.
Also, by the way, I've been experimenting with the text to speech that we have in this my channel. So you don't know, we always have the old text to speech lady, right? But I just want to spice things up a little bit. So maybe in the later part of the stream we can go over into what text to speech you might prefer. So maybe I could ask OpenAsia AI if you would like to improve my quality of the stream. We can go over into this text to speech stuff. But I don't know. I would like to hear about your opinion. But I guess we do some sort of anime kind of related voice right now, but I do want to change it according to your preference. So I just want to go over into this stuff real quick, but I will just go into the text to speech things, later on in the stream.
Again? Are you kidding me?
Openage_dev.
All right.
I mean,
Now
we can probably talk on Discord if you want.
Okay.
Openage_dev.
I know we can talk
If it
on
works,
Discord.
laughing face.
I know we can talk on Discord, but I think it's very for some reason talking on Discord is not just that much interesting for me. Just compared to interactive medias like this, like hosting a stream and then share to a bunch of pupils. It's more interactive that way, and you can see each other's screen and stuff. I mean, in Discord you could also share your screen and stuff, but I know it just you have to create content. I think for a lot of content creators, you have to create content for your viewers to enjoy. But well, I will enjoy discussing with you on Discord. Well, for the out of this moment, I guess. But let's just watch this boss fight, right?
I know we can tank that.
Although I must say there's a lot of limitation when it comes to the older engine of Age of Empires 2. Because you cannot do like different stuff like magical projectiles and stuff like that. I kind of want to showcase my map a little bit more now.
I mean, I'm not worried about that. Maybe I just need to get enough soul fragments to cast Flame Strike again. I mean, maybe that's what we need to do here.
Like you can see that it's kind of limited, but the limitability is still not gonna limit a creator's creativity.
So I'm not sure which of these units like focus fire. I'm just kind of out.
That's the part when you invade this two ship, and it's
Before
really
we flame
very
try to
interesting.
scratch the ball. This time, you open my potion now to get full health. Alright, you open
and then you just destroy this
a small
the
hole
ship's hull, and then you just invaded
in
the
ship's
ship.
hull. Back inside. This time,
It's very cool.
maybe for the last time.
It's very cool. I think it's very cool.
We're back inside.
Openage_dev.
Now
I
what?
actually meant on stream right now. So that I'm not sounding like a child voice, laughing face.
I don't know. Maybe some of my viewers do prefer this voice because it's anime, and I do have like a anime enjoy audience. But I think I could play around with this text to speech stuff, by the way, because not only I could change it to English voice, right? I could also change it into South Africa or Algeria or any type of country you would like. So
Openage
if you want
underscore
to play
death.
around with it,
Yeah, I guess you're right. Smiley face.
I have a different audience in my YouTube channel, but I digress. I'll just change it for you. But so what do you want to hear? Do you want to hear a Chinese voice speaking English? I think that would be funny. Although we wouldn't want to profile people into our stream, right? So do you think it's like a fun idea that we try like a different country voice? Like for example, we could try different Asian voice or try to speak English. I think that would be a funny idea. So I'll just try it for a little bit of moment. So do let me know how good
Openage underscore death.
text to speech.
Is there a German accent?
Right, let's try German accent. Now that you're suggesting it. So, is there a German accent? Although it's a bit hard navigating through the drop-down menu. But let's try a German accent. Because I'm curious as well, if you could tell. Not just you, but I'm curious as well. That's Greece accent, that's German accent. So I would like to have a lady because I'm a guy, so I would like a lady to be my text to speech. So I guess Amala could be a lady voice. Yeah, try chatting out right now. Let's try out our new German accent, And I'll go to this a little bit further. It's
All right.
So interesting. I mean, the music they added so as well. The whole, it's like an entirely new, different game. Like it's like an RPG.
It's time to end this once and for all.
Even with older maps like this.
OpenAge-DV.
Oh my
Test for the accent.
All right, we might keep this German lady. Let's just say. But I'm opening to different suggestion. If you have a different suggestion, maybe try a Japanese voice. Maybe try a Vietnamese voice. I did try a Vietnamese voice before, and it sounded kind of funny.
OpenAge-DV. Bogot lachender Smiley.
They're not even speaking English. Let's be honest here. They're not even speaking English. But let's just roll with it anyway.
Oh. Epic. Tried to scratch the blood seal.
Alright, enough with this map for now, but it's really epic. So I just want to go over into his stuff real quick.
Kill him?
Although, yeah, if you haven't noticed, I believe it's also in this map competition. Although his rank is pretty low for some reason. But I believe it's in here.
OpenAge-DV. She actually just speaks German.
I could not even understand her if that's German. I do understand some German, by the way, but I just don't want to show it because my German is so rusty. And by the way, actually, he's another Age of Empires 2 content creator that I like. If I could just show it to you real quick. He's also a Age of Empires 2 content creator, but mostly about custom mods and campaign and how to do Age of Empires 2 stuff. So it's very similar to my content. So I kind of bought some inspiration from him, by the way. So he does how to he does content about like how to use color mode in Age of Empires 2, or how you use the editor in Age of Empires 2, or scanner editor time lapse. It's very cool. You could watch him. So yeah, here he goes onto designing a map. I think it's pretty cool. His content is pretty cool. With that out of the way though, here's his map in this contest. Although he could design it a little bit better.
with his
I think his map is kind of lackluster compared to his other maps, but still, with this content, I think it's just for fun, for sure, right?
submission of Cusco.
That's Cusco. That's interesting. I didn't really imagine. Oh yeah, maybe they are the Spanish over there. If it's Cusco, right?
I believe that's
Although I imagine Cusco would look a little bit more different.
an Incan.
If you don't know, by the way, Cusco is in Inca. It's in modern day Peru, but I'll digress. I'll just show it I'll show you in a few more minutes. So Cusco is in Peru. By the way, in ancient time, it look a little bit more different, but here it is on Peru. That's Cusco.
Settlement or something along those lines. It's quite a nice map. It's very large, obviously,
Very mountainous and very snowy.
filling the whole space. And
OpenAge_DV. It is high up in the mountains, so it
this
is
sort of
pretty
town in the
accurate.
north is
It is high up in the mountain. Oh yeah, this is more like Cusco. Yeah, this is how I imagine Cusco would look like. Yeah. Although in the southern, in the northern area, there would be the Spain net, I guess, right?
quite pretty up
So this is Cusco instead, and I do like it. I think it's very cool.
here.
I think it should be ranked higher.
The main area of this map that I like the most is the mine.
Oh yeah, the mines. Yeah, surrounding Cusco, there are many mines. If you could recall, there's like a very big mine in the. I could not recall the name. Was it like Petes or something? Petes gold mine.
Down in the south. I think this is really nicely done.
But with that out of the way, our time is kind of limited, so I kind of want to show you the map that I made in this contest. So it's called Elnat. As you can see, you just go over to here. That's my map right there. It's ranked it is ranked the highest for some reason. Although I didn't expect this. I don't really like to brag or anything, but my map managed to win the contest. So I think it's very cool if I want to show it to you. So here it goes, right?
Here it is. Doi Hung's first place. Hello, Angel, and welcome to the city of El Nath. As a diplomat,
I just silent myself now, so I will let Mr. Zero Empires to narrate to the old Elnat map. that I
OpenAge_DV.
have.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah, I don't like to brag or anything, but thanks regardless. So if you don't know, right, if you played Maplestory before, this Elnat, it's like a very snowy town. There's also like a really big tower. Although I'm not really currently in Elnat right now, so I kind of showcase it to you, in person. Or maybe I could just go into it. I think I just go into Elnat, because why not? I kind of want to go to Elnat just to showcase what I might actually mean. Right? So if you don't know, this Elnat is the place that we are designing, right? This is how it looks. But there's like a station in it. Oh yeah, this my map actually loaded. Let me just show it to you. Just jump on the road. Let me just get on my ostrich to get there real quick. This is the station we're talking about. And if you don't know, that's a station over there in this map. I designed it. You can see it on a Gloria Victis map. It'll be pretty amazing because in the future, in the Imperial Age, this station will be able to produce airships. I don't know if I'm late for the airship, by the way. I just want to buy a ticket. Go to Elnat, Just want to buy a ticket. Let's see. Oh, the ship is over here, so let's just jump onto the ship. You can see there's like also another passenger, but I just ignore him. So yeah, that's Elnat. I just want to buff it though, because I just want to buff myself up a little bit, because during the adventure to Elnat, by the way, it's like a weighted adventure, right? But during the adventure to Elnat, there's gonna be a pirate spawning out, demon pirate spawning out, by the way. So I just want to buff myself up if they manage to attack the ships. So yeah, let's just go over to how Elnat looks in this competition.
Sent from Orbis, you have been granted usage of teleportation runes. Feel free to explore the city however you like. Click the relics at the revealed locations to teleport around. So, I'm going to explore this one through the...
Very cool, by the way. I just want to go over into this map again, by the way, because I've been watching this video. Don't really want to break the ice to you, but pun intended. Don't really want to break the ice to you, but I've watched this video countless times just to check the just to. First of all, it's really it is pretty amusing to see Zero Empire's reaction to my map. Second of all, other entries are also pretty good as well. I really like this. I really like this entry as well. This map is really big and it's very fun to explore around. I guess it's like Paris or something. It looks like Paris, so I really like it. So, but with that out of the way though, let's just go over to Elnat.
Click the relics at the revealed locations to teleport around. So,
because our time is kind of limited, so I just don't want to go over to other entries.
OpenAge_DV. If I wäre in this kind of video, I would also watch it 100x lachender Smiley.
I cannot go over to how silly of a strange voice this is, by the way. So, if you do have a different suggestion, OpenAge dev, I would like to hear it because I don't think I can understand her. I don't think I could understand a single word coming out from her mouth. So, I'd like to hear your suggestion. Maybe we could try a different, non-English voice. Maybe, apart from Irish or British or, United States, try to come up with, maybe Russian voice. Maybe Russian voice would be sound rustic, but I would like to try it. My suggestion would be Russian voice, but if you have any suggestion,
OpenAge_DV. Can you give here a Viet accent instead? Matching styles with you?
Vietnamese accent is pretty funny, but I think you can hear, right? I do have some Vietnamese accent, so you could actually compare on how similar this might feel to you. So let's just go over to this lady Hoài Mi over here. That's how it's pronounced in Vietnamese. Let's just go over to this lady. Let's just you could test it out to see how she feels like, But I would just continue with this video.
I'm going to explore this one through the eyes of the angel, because this is the first place finisher, and we'll go through in detail and look at this map and explore. This was actually my favorite map as well, and the creativity here is, well, it's out of this world.
Tôi không nói tan viết.
Did you just wait? There's no way you go to this under Google Translate, right? Because
OpenGD. Little dốc lè lưỡi.
Wait a minute. Do you know Vietnamese? Do you happen to know Vietnamese OpenAge there? Because I don't really think you will go through this to Google Translate.
OpenGD. EAE now song Vietnamese.
Damn, you actually do know Vietnamese, so that's interesting. Thú vị phết nhỉ? Chắc là có thể nói với bạn bằng tiếng Việt. But I really do appreciate if you do know Vietnamese. Are you at an expert level or are you at just a basic level? Maybe you did mention that you know some Vietnamese, right? But I don't know how much of an expert you are at Vietnamese because I do figure out. So here's the way. Here's how I process this. So, with a little bit of Vietnamese that you have written down onto the chat room, right? I figured out that wasn't Google Translate.
OpenGD. Nó thác bút bật về đức bút y nào sông very basic cười tuê tuét.
God damn it. That's so funny. They translated the emote. That's so funny. But yeah, I figured out that you were not using Google Translate because first of all, if you use Google Translate, right, by the way, I don't speak Vietnamese. If you put it through Google Translate, first of all, it will have a different result, and second of all, you could notice that Google Translate, with Google Translate, they will also include like a special Latin characters that come with the Vietnamese language. So, for example, you could see that the Vietnamese Latin is very special, and you cannot see those type of special Latin characters any elsewhere. But if you don't have like a Vietnamese keyboard, you might not be able to write Vietnamese using the
Open
special
GD.
characters.
EAE can really white trở the tonal accent, book e can pronoun them.
I cannot even understand what she might be talking about with her Vietnamese accent. But I digress. Maybe I can understand a little, but maybe to you it's hard. Can write the tonal accent. Yeah, it's called the tonal accent, right? Tonal accent and the special characters. You can pronounce them. That's very cool. If you can speak with me to Discord, maybe. Yeah, I like to speak with you to Discord, by the way, because I would like to hear if you can actually speak Vietnamese or not. So it'll be very cool. But for now, do you want to change? Do you want to change the text to speech lady once again? Maybe just let me know, because I do want to try out different text to speech. You know.
World, quite literally.
For now, though. I just leave it to I will leave a conversation with you later to Discord, because I would like to maybe try to speak with you with about some Vietnamese. If you would like to learn some Vietnamese with me, feel free to hit me up. Maybe I can teach you some Vietnamese, because I do know some English, and we can conversate with each other, and I could teach you Vietnamese for free. So do imagine it, right? We could play Age of Empires 2 together. We could speak Vietnamese together. It would be very fun and engaging.
Right.
But for the content of the stream right now, let's just move on, right?
So we start up here in this north area. I was kind of waiting for this to clear. There it is.
For those who played Maplestory, by the way, I think they will get the reference in here. So let's just give it a look.
Which is some kind of huge building temple thing. I'm not sure.
Oh, by the way, I need to. Oh yeah. The pirates arrived, so I need to destroy him real quick. I think the little guy that are on board the ship, right? I would like to check him out. I know if he got killed. Maybe he got killed because I didn't see him anywhere. But the pirate is still there, so I would like to kill him. The demon pirates, very interesting. I like to be careful because there's going to be a way to do damage. The ship, Let's get rid of them. I think she knows that can't save the day after all. We're not any passenger. But yeah, that's just me destroying them. I would like to pick some of their loot up. This item is unbelievable. What? That's funny, but I guess I would just ignore the loot. But with the stream out of the way, right? I just ignore the loot for now. But yeah, that's just me destroying the invaders, onboarding the ships. But hey, Time Pop, thanks for coming to my channel. Hope you enjoy your stay. But I'll go over into how Elnat looks right at this moment, because my characters right now in Maplestory is also traveling to Elnat. So we'll wait until she arrives.
Sure, entirely, but as we explore, we come down from Orbis, and we go toward the city of El Nath. Let's see what El Nath has in store for us. We can click.
It's very cool, by the way. I really like to listen to his voice and how he endorsed my map.
On people and hear their story. Welcome, just minding my business here as usual. Have an enjoyable evening.
Minding my business. Do you notice the pun? I could have put a pun in there, like just minding my business. But it would be really funny.
In El Nath. And so while these scenarios don't have to be playable, it is worth noting that these sort of dialogues
Just minding my business. This would be a great pun, like, come on, man.
In my opinion, they don't make it playable.
Also, I want to change. For now, I want to
Open
change
GD.
my...
Quality dốc cười toe toét.
God damn it. I cannot get over to her anymore. I want to change. I want to change to, I guess Korean. I guess Korean could be cool, or Norwegian. There's a lot of voices I can do. Finn, oh yeah, I guess that's a feminine voice, so let's just try her. Yeah, try typing away.
They just add some story, and this is all about storytelling, and that's exactly what Doi Hung has done here. So as we explore down, we come up to...
Also, I love the fact that he butchered my name, by the way. It's not Doi Hung, but it's...
_dev. I am speaking norsk.
You are in this speaking Norse. God damn. I couldn't understand, but maybe we'll try again. Maybe we'll try again. Right. If you have more things to say, we'll just try to hear this Norse accent out.
Perfect.
Very perfect. Although she sound a bit major to me, so I really do enjoy this accent. I do give it a little bit more.
Towards the city of El Nath itself, and it's where things...
Although, yeah, you do notice that there's some penguins in the map. Yeah, I added them. There's a lot of point of interest.
Start to get quite crazy. Pathfinding is super hard to...
Although, oh yeah, we could
_dev. But now I'm going to shut up and listen to Zerompis pricing you.
God damn. Indeed you are, but I think I would just download LNAT. I think I would just re-download my map LNAT. Let's just do that, right? Because I do want to showcase it personally to you. This LNAT, right? This is how it looks, and there's a rating that Poseidon just added. I don't want to go over to this, so give his review a try. LNAT is a fantastical city where heavenly beings coexist with worldly humans. He has no knowledge on Maplestory, by the way. So either is Zero Empires, by the way, right? They don't really know this that this is a Maplestory map, and they're just going along with it. But I did a really good. I think I did a really good job to explain how the map works and explain the laws behind the map, so to say. It's pretty cool. I guess I would just give it another download. Give myself another download, right? I just save it here. It's really not big after all, and we just arrived, so let's just go over to Elnath. Let's just go over to Elnath, right? Because we can. If you don't notice if you haven't noticed, by the way, Orbis is like a city, so up in the sky. So I really like the idea of Orbis is because it kind of reminds me of Olympus. In the Greek mythologies, right? It kind of reminds me Olympus, the city in the Greek mythologies, because you could see that the writers and the letters, the language around the cities is also Greeks. It's all they are also Greece related, kind of like a Greek mythology related and stuff like that. So it's pretty much a Greece themed city. I like to check this building out though, because there are quest NPCs. I think, if you don't know, by the way, the inhabitants of this town are angels. And it's very cool. I think the ideas of Greek cities up in the sky is very cool. But how do we go into Elnath in this giant city up in the sky? Oh yeah, there's like a quest around here, so I would like to go over into Ericsson real quick. I do really like his character as well. I really do like Ericsson as a character because he's like a really macho dude, right? He's like a really macho angel, but he has a soft spot for kittens. As you might see already, I'm also a cat, and I happen to be also black, so I really sympathize with him. Really deliver the news, you know. It's like an ongoing quest, so I don't really like to explain that right now. Because it's like an ongoing quest, so you might not have the context to fully understand the quest line. But too long TRDR though. Yeah, he just have like a pen pass situation with another inhabitant in Elnat, so we are heading to Elnat right now, just so to say. So let's do that. We are also doing that at this moment. If you don't mind bearing with me though, because we are traveling there. Although you could, Open Age Death, you could give me another suggestion about the new text-to-speech we are going to use. Oh yeah, I am also aiming for the achievement, the one who touched the sky. So I need to, go over into a specific spot or in the wood map. The tallest, part of the wood map. So we're just gonna transport into Elnat, and that'll be very quick. And this is the tower, by the way. This is the tower. The Obis Tower. This is the inside the tower. Yeah, you can imagine that it has like multiple stories, right? It has like multiple floors, so it goes up to like 20 floors. It's not just 20 floors. I imagine it's like 100 floors compared to the wood standard, because each floor like this, quote-unquote floor, has like 1 to 5 floors between them. Like the modern wood floors, right? I don't know how to describe them, but this how the inside of the Obis Tower looks like. There's another entrance in here, but I'll just go outside the tower, and you can see the Obis Tower. This is the Obis Tower. You can see the reference real well.
There it is. Which is some kind of toward the city of Elnath. Let's see.
And you can see there's like a snowy field outside, right? So I kind of model this snowy field into I kind of put my mind into like, how do we transform like a 2D platform type of game into a 3D type of space. So this is what I did.
What Elnat? Just mining.
I added a lot of elevation, on top of the hue of the Obis Tower.
My business here, as usual. Have an enjoyable evening in Elnat. Don't make story here. So
I imagine it, right? Like I added up to elevation 7 on top of the specific spot of the Obis Tower. So when the travelers go down in the platforms, it kind of go down in different elevations. So that's how I imagine how I could transform my. How I could transform a 2D map looking map like this into 3D maps. So as you can see, you just go over here, and you can go over to Elnat over here in this specific corner. Although Elnat in Maplestory is just a small town, you can see that I feel like they have a lot of Nordic influence. I think this town has a lot of Nordic influence in it. Oh yeah, let's hear.
OpenID_dev. We could test French next. OpenID_dev. I think T2's turned off by itself latterfjes.
Yeah, text-to-speech, the text-to-speech lady kind of sleep on the job when you quote-unquote tap out of the tap. So I imagine you need to when you stream a game in the background, obviously you could just leave this tab open. But if you switch to another tab, then the text-to-speech lady will just sleep on her job, I guess. But I mean, it's not like it's unavoidable.
Things start to get.
That's how Elnat look in Age of Empires 2. So do give it a look.
Get quite crazy. Pathfinding is super hard to manage because there's so much going on here. But let's click on the
I kind of do imagine that Elnat has some sort of Nordic influence in it, though. Like you could see the structure of the town. At the same time, it kind of feels like Germany somehow. Like the building looks Germanic to me, right? In some sort of sense, it has some Nordic influence in it. So if you go over to this building, I think it's some sort of Nordic. I don't know. The house looks kind of tall, right? So it looks kind of Nordic to you, but it does not look Nordic. It looks more Germanic to me. So this is how I did with this is how I did with the town. I kind of turned the town, by the way. I kind of make the space a little bit bigger. If you do notice, right, the town is a lot smaller compared to the Age of Empires 2 map. That's like a marketplace as well, and you'll see it in a little bit more minute. So that's Elnat, but when I transform it into Age of Empires 2, I imagine there's some lore about Elnat expansion and how the town managed to build themselves up, and they managed to look a lot bigger now compared to how it used to look like. So without further ado, I kind of want to show it to you, because I kind of add like a new buildings into the map as well. It's not just me referencing Elnat, by the way, like how it looks. Although it is just me referencing how Elnat looks, but on top of that, I kind of add more to it. With that out of the way, though, I want to fulfill your request, right? Change the text of Special Lady into French accent, because it will be funny. Hon, mon Dieu. Bonjour, right? Baguette. What more can I say? Maybe Dennis. Yeah, test the French accent away. I think it'll be pretty fun. So let's just go over into Zero Empires, endorsing my map.
The teleportation rune and head into the city itself. So lots of movement, lots of action, but this is so well done. Let's have a look. Jade, the college student.
Yeah, that's Jade. I really like. By the way, I really like to go over to
OpenH-Badev.
stuff.
Hello, IAM a French text de speech voice.
Perfect. That's how I imagine the perfect French woman would sound like. But yeah, that's perfect. That's Jade, the college student, right there. So I kind of molded her after this. I know, but it kind of feels fun to me to showcase to you, the stuff that I made, right? So here's Jade. She has a lot of quests going on with her. She looks like from what she looks like in the game, she looks like a college student. So let's just make her a college student. But she does have a lot of quests within the game, yeah.
Those fellas at the chemistry room are at...
But I imagine a funny situation around Elnat. Kind of like they opened like a new university, right? And then there's some sort of accident happened in the chemistry room. And I think it would be really funny, so I just added some sort of situation in.
At it again.
By the way, if you notice that smoke, right? That's the smoke coming from the blacksmith building behind the university. So that joke didn't really come to me, by the way, until I noticed that
OpenH-Badev. You have to go in Octobre 2015 main BTW.
Yeah, but I really enjoy your company so far, by the way. But still, by the way, I really think I would like to, talk with you, about the stuff that I made in the past, because it's kind of fun to talk with it. With that to you, it's kind of fun to discuss about that with you instead of just me going mindlessly designing my map. I think this would be a lot more fun to talk with you about, right? So I had the idea, right, to put like different buildings like this.
OpenH-Badev. You're right, it is very fun.
It is very fun, but yeah. Do give me some notice, by the way, before you go, if you want to change the text to Speech Lady around a little bit. So yeah, it does come to me, right? When I noticed that I put a blacksmith, I put a blacksmith building behind the university, and it kind of creates some kind of funny situation there, like a smoke coming out of the building that you could not remove. So hey, that's what this is what it came to me, right? Then I imagine, hey, why not just turn this stupid box visual bugs, right, into a funny situation instead. So I just go with this. It's very funny if you put it that way, right?
It's always up to me to clean up their mess, as the university is sort of on fire here. You can just imagine they've.
You do notice that there's a blacksmith building under it, but well, I digress, man.
Had a bad experiment up there. Elnath land expansion has been driving the region's wildlife away.
Oh yeah, this guy though. And so he's just gonna explain the law behind, you know, why is Elnath bigger and stuff like that. It's not just a town anymore, it's like a city now. So Elnath expansion has driving the region wildlife away, so this is just now a land of penguin, right? Because in the law of Elnath, I guess penguins are more like pests, so
this is now a.
By the way, here's Scarder, so I just want to show Scarder a little bit, just to see, you know, how he translated, how his model got translated into Age of Empires 2. So that's Scarder, you know, he looks kind of Nordic, right? He looks kind of like a. I guess there's no. I guess you cannot translate that well into Age of Empires 2 because I don't see a lot of Nordic. I mean, that's like Berserk, right? You could use Berserk, but he looks a bit different compared to a guy with like a fursuit, you know. That's Berserk, but I don't imagine he looks like something like that. So I just went with a Step Rider. I guess that look close enough.
Land of penguins.
At least he's riding like a horse with like a leather armor. I think it looks kind of Nordic enough.
But hey, at least oils and feathers come cheap. Yeah, you may notice a few penguins around the place. I think there was some up here somewhere, which we can't see now.
Some penguin. I like to extract my map, by the way. Where is it?
But yeah, this is super well designed. This town. It's like.
Sorry, what did you say?
AOM Viking would be perfect.
AOM Vikings. Oh yeah, I get AOM Vikings. I didn't play AOM, by the way. I didn't play Age of Mythologies. I just play 1, 2, and 3. And I guess to a lot of people, Age of Mythologies is oftentimes underrated. But they're planning to add a new remake to the game. If you haven't noticed, right? Do you notice that Age of Mythologies is planning to have a remake soon? So I would like to wait for this. I like to wait for this until I buy it. So it's just gonna be me playing Age of Mythologies for the first time. So it's pretty cool. Let's just check this channel out first a little bit.
OpenH-Badev. Yedei remadit fort de second time, émoticône, riant de toutes ses dents.
Oh yeah, I do remember Age of Mythology has like a HD edition, like a Age of Empires 2 also has it, right? But I don't think it has like a that remake. It just like a upscaling. I think they're just upscaling the graphics a little bit and call it a remake, and it doesn't feel right to me, I guess. But it's like a proper remake though. Although I would like to see if there's like a gameplay trailer. That's extended edition. Okay, I guess there's no gameplay trailer just yet, but we'll wait, right? There's no gameplay trailer just yet. What is this? Define edition? What is that supposed to mean? It looks like a mod to me. Yeah, I guess to give them a try. Get that out of the way though. Because that's the Aztec, right? And you can imagine the Aztec have a lot of mythology behind it, like Quetzalcoatl or Iazuaro and stuff like that. But I digress. But it's not like Aztec. It's like maybe they could add Aztec. They could add like a Mesoamerican civilization into the definitive edition of Age of Mythologies. I think that would be cool. Even though one mod kind of added it. Right, as you can see right there, but it'll be a really fun idea that they could add those in the future. Where should I put it? Scenario, I guess, right? And I guess I do have the immobile units AI already, so let's just check out the on that map. It's right over here. So I would like to hear more from Zero Empires 2 though. But in the later part of the stream, right, I will showcase the entire Elnat map to you. So do bear with me.
Hedgerow here coming down, and I believe he's used bridges here or something.
It would be. I took the expansion with the Chinese sieve they made for was very bad.
Empire Earth, right? I did play Empire Earth in the past, but I didn't really, I didn't really know that they have like an expansion or they added something or they reworked the game or anything. Was Empire Earth made by Ensemble Studios? Same developers.
Openage-badev. AOM, Extended Edition Limin.
Oh, Extended Edition. I thought it was Empire Earth.
Openage-badev. That is the first remake.
I see where you're going with this. So Extended Edition is just the HD edition of Age of Empires 2, yeah. To put it lightly, right?
I don't even know how he's done this, to be honest. And there's a few things in here that you will see which I just have no idea how he's done. As far as I'm concerned, it's witchcraft. But yeah, you've got.
What do you mean witchcraft? It's just what I can do with the editor, you know. It's not just witchcraft. It's just normal stuff. Maybe you can learn it.
Guys.
I mean, witchcraft, you could learn witchcraft as well, but I digress. Right?
Practicing on the targets here and the archery range. As
you can see, the archer is shooting at an invisible target, right? But you cannot see that they are invisible. I did like a lot of tricks when it comes to invisible units.
As we come down through toward the main town.
Man, it's just so cool. I just want to go to the map again. As you can see, this Elnat, right? I don't know if updates kind of screw this map, you know, since this is a map that was made in 2020s, and there were several updates when it comes to Age of Empires 2 DE shelf life. So I don't know if it breaks the map, but I guess we could give it a whiff, you know. It's still the same Elnat as ever. We could give it a test.
Let's have a look.
But I'll go over to how Zero Empires
we've got. We can talk to everyone as well. Sorry, stranger, ain't got time for a chit chat. We've got loads to deliver. Yeah, everyone has dialogue. You can talk to the well, okay, not everyone, but lots of them. Best fish you can get. Come get it while it's squirming.
Not everyone. It's just because I missed them. All right, but I do intend to add dialogues to every single NPCs in the map. At least every single interesting NPCs in the map.
No problem. I'll come get some squirm.
I don't know if that's the reason why I won the first place. I don't know, but it could be because it make the map more immersive.
Fish off of you, but yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, we got to check this out down here. This is really cool. You've got these.
So by the way, this is the Elnat market. You know, this the Elnat market, right? Oh yeah, I'm not in the market right now, but it looks a bit different. It's looking entirely different from the original Elnat, so I do want to design it to be a little bit different. So this is the market, right? But I do want to design it a little bit different, so I just make it different.
Patrols go.
That's why not. I just have fun, you know, making maps like this.
Going on, you've got like master and apprentice.
Also, yeah, that building over there on the right, right? The what's the name of the thing again? You know, this building, right? This building, the chief residence. It's actually a part of Elnat as well. I just want to showcase. I just want to show how the original map, you know, compared to the Age of Empires 2 map, because I really want to. I just really want to. So this is the chief residence, by the way. I kind of modeled it after this place. Yeah, that's just this place. That's the chief residence right there.
Here.
And do tell me the lady.
How cool.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It's very immersive. Openage-badev. Okay, now we have to go. ILL have to publish a devlog latte. OpenH-badev.
Is that it? Show me what
That
you...
doesn't write itself, émoticône, riant de toutes ses dents.
I did enjoy your company, by the way. But yeah, thanks for chit chatting with me. Hope you enjoy your day. And I'm trying to improve my English, by the way, because I do have trouble speaking sometimes, and I do have trouble putting my thoughts into words. But well, at least I'm trying my best. I don't really have the time to actually study or practicing my English. So I imagine streaming like this is like a fun idea, because I do have some entertainment for myself
OpenH-badev.
while talking to you all. So I really
It's already pretty good, no worry.
It's just my accent that I need to improve, right? I think I can actually speak well, but I need to improve my accent. But I do enjoy you sticking out with me. Yeah. Hope you enjoy your stay, because I don't really have that much of a big audience, and it really helps when it comes to people like you checking out my stream.
Better than my Vietnamese.
Come on, man. I mean, English is like a international language, right? So everyone must master this language.
OpenH-badev. Catch you latte.
Yeah, I do appreciate that you are really what's the word, right? I do appreciate that you are really on time with your schedules. Let's just say it like that. But do catch you around OpenH Dev, and anyone who might be watching this stream. Hope you enjoy, your wonderful Tuesday. And if you before you go though, I do want to say that I do have schedules posted as a live stream on my channel. So if you catch my YouTube channel, I do have my schedules on there instead. I don't know how to do it through the Twitch channel. But I do leave a link to my YouTube channel on my Twitch description, so you could check that out and go to my YouTube channel, and there you can check all my schedule and stuff like that, so you can see when exactly it is that I'm going to stream. So in Thursday, I'm gonna stream replaying one of the classics that I've been playing since 2006, but I've not been playing, called Age of Empires 3. So yeah, do catch around, because I will just outplay Age of Empires 3 for the first time since 2006. And I guess I need to drink some water. Yeah, don't stick around, because I will be playing Age of Empires 3 right in Thursday. And in Saturday, I will go over to another map design stream again. And mostly, I think mostly map design stream for me, it's just gonna be me talking about you, discussing with about different topics, because it's like a map design stream. We don't need to play anything, so we just go around chit-chatting and stuff. So it's like a more free-form type of content, so to say. And for this map design stream, I even go into this, map competition, sort of stuff that I'm discussing with you, right? And about the topic of the theme of the map that we are designing, the Maplestory theme behind the map that we are designing. And we're going about, the LNAT, one of the old map that I made for Age of Empires 2. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I will just, continue on with this.
Ventura, your attacks are strong, but you lack dexterity.
I don't always have free time. Do you already seen that I find my way to your stream, emoticon, riant de toutes ses dents?
Yeah, so I imagine if you follow me on Twitch, it will actually notify whenever I'm live. So yeah, Twitch has like a really wonderful system that will notify other pupils whenever you upload it or you go live or something. So yeah, really do like it, and hope you catch around, with how you manage to find my stream, right? Was it using Twitch or using other methods? Do tell me, do discuss with me over on Discord maybe later. But for now though, I do enjoy your company.
Prepare yourself, as I'm going.
So I will see you later.
Going to strike you when.
But for now, I just go over to the rest of the Mr. Zero Empire's endorsement about my map.
you least expect it, or where you least expect it. I can't read apparently. Yeah, lots and lots happening out here. The city of El Nath is buzzing, and let's come down into the main square.
You know, the stream was so boring. You know, right? For those who are watching, the stream is so boring. Well, when there's like when you're talking to yourself, right? It's not just me, but to a lot of people, a stream is always boring when you are like when you do have like 0 viewers like this. So it really do helps when people do spread the message around, and people do. Although my English is not perfect, and I would like to improve that. Maybe people are turned off by my bad English. So it's all about your entertaining skill as well. As like an entertainer, if people do find your stream unentertaining, they will turn off your stream. So that's what I'm trying to improve as well. Even though streaming is just my hobby, and I really enjoy talking to you all. If there's anyone who's even watching and talking to me, but I digress. It's just me. It's just my tangent about you know, how you try to improve as like a content creator.
This here is freaking awesome. Look at this. Look at this. Check this out. Yes, we're running straight under there. Oh, look at it. It's so cool. Like, I don't know how he's done this, but that's like the wing of a town center. The rest of the town center is nowhere to be seen. Instead,
you do see that, right? I imagine those are tents. Like I do have this idea, by the way. I do have this idea when I was playing another Pretty Town contest map. Although I would like to show it right now, but I cannot show. Maybe we're short on time for that.
There's this circus tent, and there are a circus troupe down here, or it is a circus troupe down here that we can talk to. Debbie the elephant.
By the way, Mr. D Viper, right? D Viper. If you don't know, he's like a real professional player in Age of Empires 2. D Viper. He has a girlfriend. Her name is Debbie. That's my cameo, I guess. That's my cameo to her.
And the elephant trainer. Now, Debbie, our performance is next. Stop waddling around and licking random strangers. I hope it didn't lick me when I
the elephant.
walked past. Yeah, talking about that horse. There's so much story here, so much to explore. You've got this circus troupe, which are sort of just getting ready to perform. You've got this invention and the inventor. This contraption could make a great show. However, I need a great act.
Yeah, and I also imagine, you know, the Elnan market, right? They kind of expand the market in the future, and it includes all sort of entertainment, like a circus tent right here, and there are sort of you know, different vendors going on around, you know, the harbors.
Acrobats.
You could see that real well.
Hey, you angel, do you have some trick in your sleeves? Yeah, like you could imagine the trebuchet being used as sort of like some kind of acrobatics apparatus. But yeah, I love how he's done this. I don't know how he's done it. He's like disappeared in the middle of the town center. And...
It's some trickery. You don't want to know. You don't really want to know. It's some trickery, alright.
What's this? Woman. Remember, young ladies, keep an eye out on your husband. You don't want him to turn out like this. Like what? Are you saying I'm a bad husband?
Oh, that NPC was talking about the guy who was selling his battering ram, by the way, on that platform. But Viper kind of missed it. I mean, not Viper, but Zero Empires. Zach kind of missed the joke and thought they were insulting the angels or something. So it was funny with that interaction.
Oh, look, some penguins down here. Oh, this was one of my favorite things as well. Look at this bridge. This is so cool.
It is so cool, alright. It is so cool. I came up with this idea, yeah. So those are made by clips, by the way. Those are made by clips, and I just placed them next to each other. So by the way, if you didn't know, you could use my designer dataset. Right, you could use my designer dataset, and with that, although as of 2020, my designer dataset, I didn't really make my designer dataset just yet, but You can use your My Designer dataset to place clips freely like this. If you don't know, you could also do it with map copy, but I digress. It's way easier to just do it like this. So you go over to Designer dataset, right? I'm revealing my trickery to you. Go over to Designer dataset, you go over to a granite clip like so, and then you just place it. You just rotate the clip and then you place it freely with any variant of clip you want, instead of just using the traditional clip tool that you need to align, you know, with some specific point of view and stuff like that, with some specific lines or area. Instead, you could just place it freely using Designer dataset. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, I love how he's done this. I don't know how he's done this, but I like the way he's done this. Oh, and this is really cool. It's like a dialogue between this Step Lancer. So you're that new OP unit, huh? Let me tell you a story. To the Kipchak, who says the one who attacked through wall, trained from stables, has increased attack speed and movement speed, and who can even chase cavalry units all the way to their base. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the dialogue between these two, man. Like that's the one Age of Empires 2 patch back in the day that make the Step Lancers. I guess it was the beginning of Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, right? They kind of make a Step Lancer, the new civilization that they have added the humans, Kipchak, the Tatars and stuff like that. They made them, they made their units a little bit OP. So yeah, you can imagine this conversation. What's the thing?
Yes, the discussion to last an age. These guys, though, well, yeah, they've both been nerfed, actually, in the most recent patch. So, Doi Hung's just going to have to take part in the next competition to continue this saga. But as we explore up here, you've got this little, like, sort of graveyard, this really mysterious temple here. And I love how...
It's a random church. I don't think this exists in Elnat, but hey, it's a welcome addition.
How, even when you're looking at 30 different scenarios, you still see different uses for some of the same.
Also, by the way, I think the name Elnat, right? It's kind of related to cosmology. There was like a star. I think there was like a star. Yeah, the Elnat star. Yeah. So I did look at the term Elnat before, and yeah, as I remember, it was like a cosmology or something related to a star. So it was the name of a star called Beta Tauri. It's like a real big star as well, as you can see, compared to the sun, right? But it's cool, by the way. It's cool to see that the name inspiration is coming from somewhere else.
In buildings, in all these different maps. It's really cool. Out here to the right hand side, there's not a lot else, I think, to explore this way. We will just follow it up, but yeah, I don't think there's too much else out here, just sort of like some barren forest area. There's a little house, but let's go back down, because I know that the dock is a really
for some reason it kind of feels funny that for me, excuse me, because I just keep pausing the video, but for some reason, I think it's kind of funny for a non-Maplestory players to play like a Maplestory related team map, right? Inspired team map, by the way. Not really. It is related and inspired at the same time, but I think it's kind of funny for a player who have no idea what Maplestory is and got introduced to the franchise by stuff like this. I think it's pretty funny. Because at the same time, I can recall that one of the mod back then for Age of Empires 2 was called Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and it was really funny and it was really fun. And after that, I kind of searched the name, and I kind of watched the movie, and it was pretty fun and funny as well. So I got introduced to Monty Python and the Holy Grail after that map, after that well-said map.
Really cool place to explore. Battering ram for sale, the #1 effective weapon in any...
There we go, yeah, the crazy guy that the lady was talking about, instead.
Any situation, be it your noisy neighbor's field or his entire house. Sign me up.
Sign me up. I really like his enthusiasm. Sign me up.
I don't have any noisy neighbours. It's good to be prepared for any situation. Coming down then toward the...
Yeah, the Second Amendment's right. Protect your house, protect your children. Better have a weapon just in case.
The shoreline here, we've got...
Hey Violet TV, thanks for coming to the channel. Hope you enjoyed your stay.
Quite a lot of stuff happening all over the place, and lots of stories to be told.
Although in the future, in the future version, I kind of changed this ship into a transport ship. If you can see it, let me test this map again.
I'm not going to click on everything. I want to save some for you guys to explore as well.
So yeah, in this LNAT map, right? This ship got transformed. Oh wait, is this an older version? I thought I added a transport ship over there before. So that's weird. I guess this could be an older version, that's weird. But I digress, I thought I added a transport ship in there before. Well, I digress, there's a lot of cool stuff going on with this map though.
But we're going to come up from the dock and out over towards the left side. But
in Pacific, I think it was cool that I came up with this idea, right? Kind of like how the dock is really wet and frozen at the same time, and you can see that those are fishing ships or fishing canoes, right? That got stranded on the land. I got this inspiration, by the way, from one of my hometown in Vietnam. It was in my parents' hometown that I often happened to visit. It was in a beach. It was in a beach. Oh, god damn it! What? It was in a beach side in Nghệ An, Quỳnh Phương to be specifically, the district. But yeah, it was in there, and the locals in there always park their fishing ship. They always strand their fishing ship like this, and whenever they want to go, go fishing, they just push their boat right to the beach, and then there we go. It just they are ready for another fish. So yeah, I got inspired from my actual hometown when it comes to this specific location.
We're going to come up from the dock and out over towards the left side here, because I want to show... Well, this isn't really the dock. I guess this is the beach, right? I want to show you guys the actual dock. Pathfinding, please. If...
Oh yeah, pathfinding. I didn't really have a clue that you can screw up pathfinding by placing different objects off grid, by the way. And I have no idea, so I just went nuts with this map. It does look pretty instead, but it's screwed up with the pathfinding.
Pathfinding permits. We will go check it out. Apparently we can go through here. Hey, that's cool. I didn't know that. A little shortcut through there. And now check this out. Look at this. Oh.
Also, this map, this part of the map doesn't really exist in the actual original LNAT, by the way. But it's added on top. It's called Lead Harbor. If you don't know, it's another region in Maplestory that got added on top on here. So if you don't know this Lead Harbor that we are talking about, oh, my pen is hungry. So this Lead Harbor, right? Oh, can I go into it? Come on. Is my shortcut broken? It's Lead Harbor in Victoria Island. So I will add Lead Harbor. Maybe I could copy it from here, but I could add Lead Harbor, instead in my other maps, Gloria Victis, the project that we are working with. But this Lead Harbor, and it's funny that you mentioned we are kind of mentioning Lead Harbor because I do want to go to Lead Harbor design a little bit. This Lead Harbor, right? This is how Lead Harbor looks, and if you don't know, by the way, the Lead Harbor is actually inspired by another region in the world, in our real life world, right? It's called somewhere in Greece. It's a specific region in Greece called I could not really recall, but let's check the wiki, right? Lit Harbor in Maple wiki. They did mention that Lit Harbor is inspired from by Sarotini. It's like a real life region that you can visit. You can see that the inspiration is real. You can see that you can see the building design. It's just a real life Lit Harbor, right? If you manage to play Maplestory, and you could see that this region is really cool looking. It's like Lit Harbor in real life, right? So this is my version of Lit Harbor. There's no specific buildings that I could go into with a Lit Harbor design, so I just use Middle Eastern building instead. So it does look a little bit more Middle Eastern compared to the actual Lit Harbor, but I guess after that you do have human. I guess you could use human buildings instead. Maybe I could fix it up a little bit for the newer version of Gloria Victis, but I digress. It does look like this for now, and I think it looks a little bit kind of similar, kind of a little bit close to the original Lit Harbor, right?
So much going on, so much creativity with these buildings. That's just awesome. It just makes me want to climb in and clamber through all these.
I mean, Maplestory is a platformer game after all.
But let's find out what's happening there. But as we come down onto the dock itself, I love this. This pier is...
This pier, man. I do love this pier as well, yeah. I do want to add it again, in the newer map.
It's fantastic. You've got the demo ship on the wheels here. You've got a labourer talking to a merchant. If you complete this special delivery, little hands, I'll tell you the next treasure location as they go off to explore the world and look for some unknown treasure. Heading out through the dock then, we've got a little bit more over here as well, and you can head up to... Oh, seems like we're trapped. You get trapped a lot if you're not paying attention. Come on, let me through.
Yeah, I didn't notice the pathfinding was this bad.
Let me through here. Nope. Okay, I can't seem to get through there. What I'll do is I will use the relic to transport myself over to this area here. There we go. And oh, what's this? A Cobra car?
Just a random Cobra car. Nothing too game breaking,
What kind of mechanical entity is this?
It was made by the Drovens. Imagine.
It looks elegant on the outside, yet inside sophisticatedly built. Hello, this is Phillips. Great day on the farm, isn't it? Don't tell anyone that I have a pet alligator hidden from view. Do you?
I actually had an alligator hidden in that place of the map. But it seems like oh yeah, it is there by the way. That's the pet alligator. But for some reason when Zach check it up, I guess it's nowhere to be seen.
You? Okay, well now it's going to be playing Where's Pet Alligator, or...
Where's Waldo?
Where's Waldo?
You remember that game, right?
You can open the gates just by clicking on them, and I guess we're going to look for that alligator. I don't know where it might be, hidden away somewhere. Can you find the alligator?
It's weird, right? When he comes to the map, the alligator is nowhere to be seen. It's like they're really trying to play with you.
I'm terrible at these games. I was playing Find the Unicorn with my cousin the other day. She's only 8 years old, bless her. And she was finding all the unicorns, and I couldn't see any of them.
Oh, and there's a cornfield, if you do notice. I imagine if I put a lot of bamboos together, it will look like corn or something. Or it looks more like a wheat or something. I don't know. It looks like corn. I guess it looks more like corn.
Useless. Yeah, I don't know. There's an alligator somewhere. Tell me if you find it. And yeah, this is really cool. So, Elnath, I'm going to Marco Polo this now because there's probably a few...
Oh, and there's the penguins destroying the land. And if you don't notice, there's a lot more penguins that Zach didn't really manage to cover in the map. This region, for example, do have a lot of more penguins on it. Although I should rename the penguins Pepe from, Maplestory for it to be correct, right? And I forgot to do that. And there's more penguins around, you know, the different iceberg, you know. That's very cool and all. And there's sheep patrolling around. That's a really cool map, now that I think about it. It just looks beautiful, right? It's not really like playable or anything.
Few bits that we've missed. All in all, though, it is just superb. Look at this. I mean, it's just incredible.
Oh yeah, that pier looks beautiful as well. Don't want to congratulate myself, right? But it does look beautiful when I look back into it.
He's done things that I didn't know were possible. He's done things that I have no idea even how he's done them. And Doi Hung has really raised the bar. Now, of course, this is not some kind of playable scenario, and I don't think it ever would be possible to make a playable scenario out of this, but that...
Oh, I'm about to be. I'm about to make a Gloria Victis playable scenario.
That was never the goal. The goal was to make something creative and pretty, and you know what he's created here is truly remarkable. I'm again quite speechless at some of this stuff. Huge credits to Doi Hung. Huge credits to all of the other contenders in the map design competition. You've all done a fantastic job, and I cannot wait to see more of your creations in the future. Let me know in a comment below if you'd like me to focus more on some of the scenarios in the future, if you'd like me to make the video longer and show more, if you'd like me to make it sort of more...
With that out of the way already. I mean, it's a cool map, but I would like to show my second map for the period. Although at the first part I need to... I guess I need to do something like this, right? I need to go to the editor, and I need to go to campaign. I need to extract Perion out. And then there we go, maybe. To set the scanner on here so I can do some edit with it. Or maybe just play through the... Or maybe just play through Perion, because for all those who like Maplestory, right? I'm just gonna show what I do with my Perion map. Well, I guess I did discuss, you know, the stuff that we did, you know, in the first part of stream, so I don't need to, you know, actually designing scenario today. I'm just showing stuff, you know, with my, you know, stuff. So here's Perion, the land of unknown danger. That's what I call it. And we are playing as like an adventurer. Right, a random adventurer. And here's a dialogue at the beginning. Thanks for joining our site, right? Been instructed as the tour guide today. But it's Captain Fang from here on in. You do know who I'm referencing to, right? If you do play Maplestory back in the days in Maplestory Global, there was a player called Fangblade. And here's my homage to him. Oh, there I managed to change his name. Maybe in a little bit I will change his name. Oh yeah, there we go. So that's Fangblade in. Although I was just shorten his name to Fang. Yeah, in the old Maplestory, right? In the old Maplestory server, Fangblade. He was in the leaderboard as like the strongest warrior. So that's his. That's like my homage to the one player called Fangblade.
Belmaru. Unkapamu iyo pama.
And he will talk shit about your equipment as well. Also, that's like a function. If you go into this tower, you'll be able to just force feed the entire map. So the entire map will just be visible to you. I guess we'll just keep this on. But yeah, he does have a comment. He does have some comment about your equipment. So the equipment looks inefficient. Come to Mr. Thunderer Blacksmith, right? Suitable to your liking. And to view the whole map, go to the Warrior Sanctuary. Right. That's his comment. To check on Mr. Thunderer, and Mr. Thunderer was like an NPC in Parian as well. I guess I would just show him through here, right, to the wiki. That's like Mr. Thunderer in Maplestory. That guy make a lot of that guy helped you making equipment, so he's a blacksmith in this map.
Io, mamma.
And there he is. He looks like a Patchy Cutie, right? he looks a little bit like Patchy Cutie, but that's Mr. Thunder in Age of Empires 2. That's his motto.
Chica, Madon, Io, mamma.
And I don't know why, but I just put I figured out like Perion has some sort of. Oh, hey, Pat Pie. Thanks for checking my stream out. Let me open this panel because the text-to-speech lady is sleeping on the job. No way, it's my favorite Vietnamese streamer. I cannot tell that I'm your favorite Vietnamese streamer, but thanks for the gesture. Although I don't really want, I don't really want people to fan over me that much. I'm just your, typical entertainer speaking to you, right? I'm not your favorite streamer or anything, but maybe that's some kind of sarcasm. Maybe I just use sarcasm out. But thanks for checking out my stream. Hope you enjoy your, hope you enjoy your stay. And I'm just at the moment I'm kind of going.
Pat P.
There we go.
It's my favorite entertaining AOE streamer.
It's a bit late, but I did have a little bit of test, Pat Pie, right? I did a little bit of test with the new text-to-speech program that I'm currently implementing.
Pat P. Why is the TTS Lady French?
Because I made her to. Because I made her to, alright. Don't judge me, because I just want some French in my life, but do you have a recommendation? What voice do you want to hear? Do you want to hear some Bulgarian? Do you want to hear some Chinese?
Pat P.
They cannot even spell horn. Like, really? Let me hear some Dutch. Let me hear some Dutch people. And now, right? Odena, I don't know what the female version might
Pat
be.
P. Polish TTS?
Yeah, I could do the Polish TTS. Yeah, I could do. I mean, it's just for fun. I would change it once in a while in this stream because I think it's a fun idea. Because I'm also looking for a new default text-to-speech that I'm gonna make for my channel, right? But before that, we need to test all the options that is available to us. Romanian, like really? That'd be really funny. Or Russians. Oh, that's Polish. I guess Zofia would be the female version. So let's just hear Zofia out. God damn it, with your Polish, right? You always put a lot of Z's and a lot of S in your name.
Hello, I'm Zofia.
Hey, doesn't sound too bad. Kind of sounds like a little bit of German to me. I guess your Polish accent has a lot of similar to German in particular, right? But yeah, this we are going to Perion. If you don't know, Perion is like a region in Maplestory. Let me show it to you real quick. Oh, this Perion.
Patpai. Żółć łąka Brzęczęszczykiewicz.
I could not understand you. But yeah, just chat away. Just test the new TTS out because you're helping me out at the same time. And at the same time, it's very entertaining to hear a lot of different voices, It's like cultural appropriations. And, this is the full map of Perion, by the way. And it looks pretty cool. It from my experience, they looks to be some sort of African civilization, some sort of African team civilization, right, that got combined with a Mayan or Mesoamerican or Incan civilization. So that theme is a little bit unique, and I kind of want to try to represent that in Age of Empires 2. So I'm just going over, you know, with a lot of different old maps that I've had before, and I kind of try. And in the what is it? In Gloria Victis, right? The newest map that I'm developing for Age of Empires 2. That's also Perion. That's also Perion in Gloria Victis. So I might be able to just copy paste this into Gloria Victis. Although it might not be a good idea. I don't know. Maybe I'll copy it and modify it a little bit. So to say, right? To make it a lot more playable in terms of Age of Empires 2 diplomacy, you know, kind of situation. So yeah, Papa, if you have any suggestion, please do give it away, because we are just experimenting with a lot of stuff today. And in the first part of the stream, though, I don't want to go through this again, but in the first part of the stream, I also did what is it? I also explained how the progress that I've had off stream with the main Gloria Victis map itself. So you could see that I added a bunch of powerful units that will break the map or so. You just need to check back the stream for that. But for now, do stick around, because I'm also you know, explaining a lot of interesting stuff apart from that, right? It really broke the map. Also, you know, Alenia. I did add a lot of a lot of powerful unit into Alenia, and it's very broken. It's pretty funny. So you could check back the stream, just the first part of the stream for that. But for now, you could stick around. You could stick around and watch me, you know, explaining my old map a little bit. You know, I guess we'll just continue, right? Because Captain Fang right now just want us to upgrade our equipment, and for that we just need to go to here. We managed to go into the correct area, I think. Oh yeah, we speak to this guy first. Yeah. So you are the new guy who Fang told about. Come, I will give you my latest creation. So yeah, just follow him into this specific area. Yeah. And you catch that. And here's your new unit. Just like that. But well, I managed to review the entire map, by the way, by going to this building. By the way, this building right here is called Warrior Sanctuary, and it's modeled after the buildings up here on the top corner of the map. It looks kind of similar, like now that I realize it, right? The Parian civilization kind of looks like Mayan in a way. They do look like Mayan because they're also worshipping the sun god. I think they do also worship the sun god, and you can see there's some reference in there. So yeah, they do look like the Mayan or the Aztec or the Incans. Also, it could be either three of them, right? I don't know. I don't think they look like the Incans, because I do think the Incan civilization do look a bit more different. I think the Incan looks a little bit more different. But apart from the mountainous area, I guess it could closely resembles to Incans in some way. I guess, right? But interesting speculation for now, but still. I think some type of fan over here also. Oh. So here's some funny moments around the map. You traverse the bridge, and oh shit, the fuck that scared me out. Bunch of step warriors. This wooden bridge isn't made for multiple people crossing. So yeah, it's just a cosmetic bridge for now, but it's just some fun details that I've added into this map. It's like a showcase map, first of all, but still. And hey, thanks to Rogue G1 I cannot pronounce your name, but should be a rock Geo in real life, right? Thanks for coming to the channel. Hope you enjoy your stay. This region has a high amount of natural ore, so we hide the best weaponsmith. So here's the idea with that I have come when I come to designing the Parian map, right? This region has a high amount of natural ore, so we hide the best weaponsmith and armor smith for our weapon trade export. So you imagine there's some trade going on in the Parian region as well. So this Parian barracks and weapon store, the training ground is just up ahead. So yeah, I imagine that it would be fun to make Fang some sort of tour guide for us, so he kind of follow us around. It's not just it's not us exploring the map alone, because it'll be kind of lonely. But with Fang kind of got added. Also, if you're a Maplestory fan, I told you before, he's a homage to the old Fang Blade, the strongest player in Maplestory. So yeah, Fang kind of acted like your tour guide, and when you come to several different parts of the map, he kind of explain, you know, the different parts of the map. Also, I guess, right? There's some adventurers, I guess, some merchants, and some different people, and there's a convoy. I guess you click on a convoy unit. Oh, you need to be close to them. Kind of forgot, yeah. So yeah, move it, big convoy coming too. Although I don't know why I did this, but I make like a restriction. So you need to get close to them to hear the dialogues out. Oh yeah, I can click to this guy. Yeah, I can click from him afar, I guess. Yeah, getting my old javelin for free. I'm about to get a new one for sure. You know, just random NPC dialogue. I think that would be fun to, you know, go through, right? The crusade will begin someday. I imagine this like an Invictus. I don't know, Invictus like also a map creator that I also like. There's also, I guess this car going out, you know, in and out. Oh yeah, that's also this scenes, by the way. A lot of fuck, here they come. And the home. And that's also this situation, by the way. In this specific of the map, you can see there's a lion ambushing this one specific dude and this one specific deer. You could have them out, essentially. You could have them out a little bit, and family just have out. This is the guy out until he got killed. Yeah. But still with our lion AI. Thank you, stranger. I could have been killed there. Take this. Although those gold are just cosmetic, but I think that scene, including that scene is just a little bit fun for me. So I just include that scene. Let's see if he has any more dialogue to talk. Maybe you can talk to this guy. Oh yeah, we are heading to Parian Southern Reach. This direction, unclaimed territory is filled with unknown dangers. Oftentimes we launch expeditions to secure an open route to for trade or building new settlements. Perhaps one day you could join us for a little adventures. I don't think that dialogue right there is pretty heartwarming. It's like he explaining the region and you know, kind of inviting him at the same time, right? Perhaps one day you join for a little adventure. I do think this is pretty heartwarming. So I kind of added that, and if you haven't noticed, there's like the entrance to the danger zone of Parian. If you don't notice it, it's like here, over here in the map. Can I view this map in its fullest detail? Let me see. Open image. I maybe can zoom it in like this. A little bit low quality, as you can tell, is the full map. So you can see that there's like an entrance over here. It's called like to the dungeon, right? And going over there is pretty dangerous, so I added this on here. So it does look pretty cool. It's just like a dark cave for now. kind of want to copy all this to Gloria Victis, by the way. So I just want to, I guess, spectate the map a little bit, survey the map a little bit, and then we'll come to a conclusion. Yeah.
Chicken.
So this is a shepherd, and this is a guy who's standing here. These stumps are moving on its own. If you don't notice, right? A lot of Maplestory monsters are very very cute, but very deliberately alive at the same time. So if you don't notice, this is the stump that we are talking about, right? With a different monster across the region, those stumps can move by its legs, and they can attack you and stuff like that. I think it's I mean, it looks to me that they're well designed, right? The grooves turn into like a walkable limbs or something, and the axe really represent that the environment got degraded over time and stuff like that. I think the monster design in the Maplestory game board is pretty fun, and I would like to experiment a little bit with that with the newest project called Gloria Victis that I have, right? And it's a lumberjack that talks about the moving stump. This stump are moving on its own, Why are people calling me crazy? There has been some strange occurrence happening around this place. So to those people who don't really play Maplestory, right? You might find that phenomenon a little bit peculiar. But yeah, in Maplestory, it's just Tuesday. Those monster design are pretty cool, I would say. And there comes the migrating birds. They also travel in packs. I think that's pretty cool. No one touched this cat. Oh. He has been howling a cat, but it got stuck in pathfinding somewhere. That's interesting. Also, I didn't notice that the cat for Middle Eastern, for African nations got remodeled. So that looks pretty cool. Also, Peruvian got a transformer civilization name. There's also this relic outfit here. Oh yeah, that's Black Bull. That's Black Bull. That's one of the Maplestory. That's one of Maplestory NPC as well. I was talking about the training. Come on, put your heart and mind into the spear. A skirmisher division can never give up. Yeah. About the training over here. They're throwing spear into the invisible target. Don't tell me how I did this. It's sorcery for most of you. But yeah, this Black Bull. If you can search this guy, I think Black Bull design is pretty cool. A lot of I think a lot of Parian Parian residents are really cool looking. I guess it's just mostly this African, right? Because when it comes to Mayan or Mesoamericans civilization, they're more light skinned compared to more darker skin compared to African civilization. So I do imagine maybe a mix of a few in between black African civilization. Although it could be the natives. It could also be the natives, right? It could also be the North American natives that we are thinking about, because we could see there's some TPs, It really scream like Northern American natives to me. But those carving kind of reminds me of the Maya, so to say. So there's a lot of inspiration when it comes to, the totems, right? Throughout Parian, you could see that there's a lot of totems. So it kind of reminds me of North American totemists. So you could see the inspiration is all over the place. It's not just one specific inspiration, Kind of mix and match between, right? If you don't notice, you do a watch series like what was the series before? Like you play a game like Skyrim, right? You do see like Skyrim take inspiration from all over the place, but not just the Nordic culture, right? You do see that even historically related, because the Viking also attacked the Roman. But you could see in Skyrim there's also different races and different mythical creatures and stuff like that. And there are also the Talmor, there are also the Imperials. The Imperials were based on the Roman legion specifically. But apart from the Romans that is inspired by the... Apart from the Imperials that is inspired by the Romans. But we also do have Skyrim inhabitants are the Nords, right? The Nords are more like your typical Norseman. If you do notice it already, it's in their name. But yeah, it's like a different civilization collabed together in a specific mess. Oh yeah, then there's this lady. Now it's just over here we can put a neighbor from now on. And I must say her avatar is a little bit wrong right there, because I did enable one of my different mods called Storm of Andres, and I do have custom avatar going on in there, so it kind of feels a little bit wrong. But you have that mod enabled. I'm the cheapest mercenaries you can find. Okay. Getting Rob Dayline parry on, really? Also, I kind of spelled Rob. Wrong there, you know? I spelled Rob a little bit wrong there. Also, yeah, here lies Arturo General Store. He specializes in potion and medicine. Everyone's guaranteed to live a healthy life on this canyon, yeah. I think that's some great description right there. And if we click on him, it's just gonna say something. I might look old, but this is for the southern herbs. I think my grammar is a little bit wrong there. What I meant it was like a... I might look old, but this just because of the southern herbs from Elenia, right? He kind of imported his herb from Elenia and stuff like that, so I do think it's like a very interesting detail that I've added. It's not like it's present in a Maplestory or anything, but yeah. It's for southern herb, but I have a client in Elenia, so there we go. So herbs comes in plenty, right? Some folks might call it the forest of magic, so yeah. I imagine I also often called Elenia the forest of magic in the past sometime. And there's also some Elenia NPCs over here actually. Oh yeah, that's one specific movie scene that you can watch. I think I got inspired by to make a scene like this from by first of all, that's like a Hollywood studio based in Uganda. Their movies are made from Africa, but the movie quality is a little bit low, but it's the spirit that counts. So this is like inspired from Hollywood, well, from Wakalika. From Uganda. I don't want to explain it furthermore, but do watch that film. It's a little bit fun. But apart from that, though, there's this NPC from Elenia, called Bookseller. If you click on them, the well-written stories and short literature from nonsense, philosophical bullshit, you can tell that I really have fun with this dialogue. Sellers arrive from Elenia. Guaranteed you have a good read this weekend, yeah, so just buy both from them, you know. Guaranteed you have a good time. And it's the Parian Square. As I recall, there's no Parian Square in Maplestory, right? But I do want to add like a square to Parian. I think it's like a good idea. Yeah, it's pretty much a good idea. Also, yeah, there's Banji. If you don't know, Manji is a really popular character in Maplestory. What are you looking at? Just Manji does like minding his own business. In the actual game though, he doesn't. In the actual game, he doesn't really want to speak to you either. So I imagine he's like a cool, silent dude who's actually rocking in some kind of samurai armor for some reason, because Manji is actually an NPC over here. He's over here specifically, and he's just minding his own business, in a top of a canyon, like an edgy guy, right? But he's just so cool, man. He's so dumb, but he's so cool. This dude is so cool. Like, just look at him. So he's just mysterious, alright. And for some reason, you know, there's some sort of a samurai doing their business here in Perion, and I don't know why. It's just something mysterious about him. So I added him in. Also, there's the Perion Church. I mean, Perion temples. As you can see, that's the Perion temples. I kind of added like a town center, have a big town center in there as well. So you could see this looks a little bit, there's a lot more charms going on into here. Also, yeah, there's like no temples when it comes to the actual map, but I imagine that I added some in there anyways. So yeah, that's just an old piece that you know, speak to you in an old language, old Latin language. And this ferocious lion killed my only lover during an dangerous expedition. You know, sad story. A little bit of sad story is fine, you know, right? So it's just it's just a graveyard, so to say, added on top of Perion. And there's also this distress guy talking about a urban legend in Perion. If you don't know, right? There's a lady dressed in white I saw when I was talking, and when I was taking a stroll yesterday night. I thought that was a bit of myth, but turns out she was real and never left this place. So if you don't know, in the old player based on Maplestory, there was like an urban myth, like a creepypasta. It's like an Easter egg, right? It's very fucking cool. Just watch me, right? I'll show it to you in a few minutes. I just show that Easter egg. It is really cool. I'll show you that Easter egg. It's like an urban legend that is pretty legendary in the Maplestory universe. It's like an urban legend. I feel like it's very cool. It was based on a real life story as well. It was based on a real life story as well, and it was very disturbing. So maybe I watch a Copper-san video. Even though Copper-san video is it's more like an explanation channel. So I might want to watch the White Lady. I might want to watch the White Lady, the first part of the White Lady, when the players actually encounter her in the game. But Copper-san video is more like an explanation video. So maybe I watch this guy video. They zoom. It looks like they have fun. There's a White Lady that haunts Perion, right? It's like an urban legend, by the way, in an MMORPG. It's just pretty cool. It's like a hidden Easter egg as well. So here's how you activate her. Here's how you activate the White Lady, alright? You need to put a specific item in specific place, like I guess money, right? You just throw out money in a specific place to summon her. There's some editing to this video as well. I just want to see how she looks in the game, first of all. And second of all, I want to explain the urban legends. Actual summon. They're actually, role-playing it out, but still. They're role-playing it out. Try to ask questions and stuff like that. Not really try to, do the actual thing or anything. Have to be alone. Really? I know they're role-playing, but there it goes. You just placing mesos. It's just gonna place a lot of money in different places. In that way, you summon her. In specific places, by the way. I don't know how the player discovered this, but that's how you summon her. I know she's still real, I feel like she was real. Yes. Here's the thing, right? A lot of people don't know if this is even real or not. Because it's like a really old version of Maplestory that you will be able to do this. They managed to patch that out in the newer version of the game. But in the older version of the game, this Easter egg exists, and probably player could summon her or anything, but we might never know because it's so old already, and the internet back then, there wasn't any archive for this kind of stuff, so it could be real, it could be not, it could be, just you imagining. I imagine it's real, though. I imagine it's pretty real. And you need to, and here's one thing, you need to go over to this portal. You need to enter this building and re-enter this building several times. Also, yeah, it looks like some text shit, over there on the corner. You need to leave and re-enter this building several times. You can see her already. It's so cool, man. This urban legend is so cool. Like, way back in the days, man. Like, you can actually see her in the game. Or are they actually editing the video? Who knows, right? It's like Herobrine in Minecraft. Maybe he's real, maybe he's not. Maybe a player are just editing videos to make her real. I don't know. It's the white lady actually real? I don't know. But that's a story behind Muriel, by the way. It's not the name of the white lady, but Muriel was her boyfriend. So here's the thing, right? From what I've heard so far, in the Maplestory development team, right? That's an individual. I think that's an individual called Muriel. He was like a lead developer in Maplestory or something. And one day Muriel died for some unknown, for some unknown reason, or I don't think it's unknown reason because it revealed that her girlfriend kind of killed him, and for some reason they kind of added like this whole Easter egg into the game. I kind of forgot the whole entire urban legend, so I might need someone to explain it back to me. Pretty cool, right? As you re-enter in the building, you can see that there are more carvings around the walls. It's just so sinister, right? Although this looks heavily edited as fuck, so I would like to check out different footage though. pretty loud. I think this is pretty loud. I don't know if it's real. God damn it. I know it is real, but what the fuck? You got disconnected, right? And the login screen is fucked up. What the fuck? There's a private server, by the way. So I guess they kind of maybe they modify the white lady a little bit, make her more creepy or something. Enter back in the game. I think he's gone. But there are more footage of I guess that private server kind of modified the white lady a little bit. But I don't know, man. Let's just check Copper Sand video.
Experienced it. It's not something that.
Even to this day, I still don't know whether or not the white lady is real. Like, this type of urban legend always fascinates me. I don't know.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in again. Today we're going to check out one of the few Maplestory creepypastas about a white.
Oh, god damn it! I just clicked something.
It's not something that's frightening if you think about. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in again. Today we're going to check out one of the few
Also, Coppersan is a Dutch guy, so Netherlands, you know. The channel is from Netherlands, so strong Netherlands accent our
Maplestory creepy
alert, you know.
Pastas about a white lady of Pyrian. So turn off your lights, grab a blanket, and let's enjoy this short horror story. Don't be ridiculous, it's just a myth. Words most people have thrown at me after I finished this tale.
Yeah, it's just a myth, but it's crazy what people can come up with.
I don't blame them. It's silly if you haven't experienced it. It's not something that's frightening if you think about it. A ghost inside a game? The game was freshly released. Well, it has been out for a while, but I was still very young of age. I think I was about 11 years old. Time has passed quite well ever since. Unlike what you might expect, it was a clear, bright Saturday morning. I had just finished eating my
breakfast. I love his storytelling. Let's just go into it, right?
Breakfast after my dad brought home some groceries. As usual, he went out to fill up his car and buy smokes. Eager to play a game I had loved for a few weeks now, I booted up my good old PC. For the time we're in, it was an amazing piece of technology. Playing online games on it was a piece of cake, especially a simple side-scroller like Maplestory. I didn't have much to do on Saturdays anyway, so I'd spend all day gaming without much realization of time. My mom would be working all day and my dad would have been watching television downstairs, so they wouldn't tell me to take a break at all. I logged on. When I first started playing, I wanted to play in Windia. I liked the emblem it had and the name just seemed really nice to me. However,
Alright. Yeah, it's in honor of one of the Nexon developer or game master, right? That's what I remember. That died because of a. I guess it's because of a disease. I don't know. Other people really want to imagine that someone killed him. It's very weird. I guess it's an Easter egg for you to. I guess it's like an Easter egg. It's like an Easter egg, right? For players to remember her.
Some of my online friends had stopped me and told me to play in Barra with them. I figured the name and emblem didn't really matter that much, and I joined my friends.
White lady, man.
I don't really know what came up to me.
Man.
When I logged on that morning. But instead of playing on my priest, I decided to make a new character. I went through the quest on Maple Island and arrived in Lith Harbor. For the fun of it, I made.
Did he actually counter the white lady? Something?
My way through the maps instead of taking the taxi. Why make messes? Let's just enjoy the scenery, I had thought probably.
This is a recording back in the days.
I wasn't much of a warrior person, but for some reason I thought it would be nice to make a spearman. Us priests and
yeah, the classic, you drop missiles around the map.
Right? Knights used to have a good relationship. For that reason,
the actual way to summon her.
I thought it would be nice to get to know a bit more about the class to understand what they do when we train together. I headed up the Pyrian to speak with dancers with Balrog. For some apparent reason, the music didn't play. I restarted the game hoping that it would fix the sound problem. I mean, I like listening to the music in games. Mostly because of my sense of music at that time wasn't that really too developed, and Maplestory has just some really nice background music. Restarting the game didn't seem to help much. I checked the sound on my computer, which seemed to be working just perfectly fine. I probably turned off the sound for Maplestory yesterday. I had no clue how to put it back on, however. I looked around my room. It was a huge mess with toys and stuffed animals. I decided not to ask my dad to fix it. Music in the game was not worth the rage and effort I had to put into cleaning my room if my dad came upstairs. I went inside the dances with Balrog's house. Everything seemed just fine as I talked to him. I became a warrior and set out to train on stumps. I didn't like questing that much, so I thought I'd just grind all day to quickly gain some levels. It had been about an hour when I realized how incredibly ridiculous it was that I was training this character and that I could have used this hour to get at least 10% of my priest. I looked into my inventory and saw that I did collect a little bit of messages that I could transfer to my priest. I didn't have a return scroll, but I only had to walk back 2 maps, so it was pretty fine.
I didn't really check this out.
I went through the portal on the left to go back to Pirion. I walked through the map to the left and entered the portal that would lead me to the final map I had to go through to get to Pirion. The screen remained black for an unusual amount of time, longer than it previously took.
Oh right, this exactly happened, right?
Before anything,
that's the writing on the wall there.
The music started playing out.
Maria, why? Yeah. It's exactly like that, right?
Problem fixed without having to clean, I had thought.
And there's the small writing on the wall.
I was on the
point. It's just so creepy, man. It's just so creepy when you just encounter this by accident, right?
No,
maybe.
Problem fixed without having to clean, I had thought.
Eyes on Pirion, really? What's that writing over on the right corner?
I was on the point to clean my room up a little, so that my dad could fix the audio. Slowly I started realizing that it was odd that the music was playing without a problem, while the screen was still black. Sure, it's not unusual that the music plays when transferring through maps, but the fact that the music was broken before made it feel a little bit odd. I pressed the all too well-known key combination Ctrl-Alt-Delete, instead of returning to my desktop and being shown a window I've never seen before clear. Even my head felt as if I just woke up.
Oh yeah, you get banned when you meet her or something. But aside from that, I think people actually make her playable boss in some different private servers. But I digress. Lady doesn't invite her. Yeah, I just explained the whole white lady to you. I think it's like a really fun urban legends in Maplestory. And I kind of plan to add it. Add the urban legend back again into Gloria Victis. So you know, do check around to see what I do with the parent region in the future. You're going to see this time we do action in Victoria. This guy, this is like narrating a rock Hollywood movie over here. It's just so fun. I had a fun with this showcase map. And if you check back on it again, you know, just moving your cameras around and then check back on it again, that's gonna be another scene. But I'll just leave it for a few more moments. Well, I got a nice eagle hat. Anytime they come, I just throw. Whenever they come, right? I just messed up my grammar there. So this unit, I don't know why. There's some pathfinding errors. I don't know. I didn't really fully manage to check my pathfinding around this map, so I might need to modify it a little bit. Let's see though, let's see if there's a newer scene. No, not yet. There was a scene about Tiger Mafia and stuff like that. It's pretty funny. You can say we put in a lot of hard work cultivating these stands. So conditions this day are getting worse and worse. Oh yeah, I need to play parent music for this. So in the old maps, right? It was lacking the ability. In the old editor, it was lacking the ability for you to put custom music into your map. So I didn't really manage to put like a different music in to my older map. So let's just check out parent. You know, we're just gonna play this right now. We are going with the map. I forgot, right? Should have done that. Also, I don't know whether or not with my design decision to make some buildings purple like this. I don't know why. It just looks a little bit weird. I don't know. But that's very on. Also, this guy is an apprentice. If you get close, maybe you can talk to him. I thought that this guy. Not any farmland Imperium just magically appeared. We have to continue our land expansion day after day. No, because my shirt got stuck between the roads that I have to mine it out of everything. God damn it, I did include a little bit of joke in there, and it's kind of funny. It's about the land expansion that the Imperium region will be able to grow crops over on this corner, alright? Probably. Get out of the way though. I do like how the gate design looks. I mean the guard is on there just to keep the gate open at all times, but I do like the gate design, how the gate design looks. I kind of put like a obelisk, you know. I put different obelisks around the gate, so imagine it's like some sort of a toll or something. And there are like a canyons in between. Acts like a natural barriers or something. Maybe actually I know this sudden, but don't waste your time. Oh, misplaced over there. And check out stockpile bows so like design may astonish you. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's one interaction that I want to show to you. If you go, if you get past between these camels, they will spit on you. Just watch. It's kind of funny. Hey, what's wrong with you? I don't think I got it up. We're the most troublesome someone would have. Yeah, shit talking, right? Shit talking about those llamas. The people in Parian have been overcoming the shit and fearing for unknown dangers. For one, to be mentally sound. We did our best to prepare for the worst to come. This Parian main square consists of a marketplace and an active performance stage. Villagers learn how to hunt and fight from these acts. It's like a very fun idea that I had, right? It's like the Parian is filled with unknown dangers, so people learn how to cope with it and learn how to, you know, host events like this, so they could get frequent to fight it. Often then, it also attracts tourists to our Victoria. It's a very cool and novel idea that I think. And I guess there's also spectators around. Victorian Bruce Lee, they call him Bruce Lee. You don't know by the way. You don't know by the way. Oh, I need to loop this song. This Victorian Bruce Lee. This is the joke, alright. This is the joke. You can done Bruce Lee. Victorian Bruce Lee. They call him Bruce Lee, right? This is the joke. This is the original joke. Man, I love Wakali Cameron. I love Wakali Wood.
Master. He is a master of his own destiny.
Man, just look at the actress.
Super tough mafia.
There's not a lot of effects going on into the show, right? But it's all about the passion that counts. You do know that this movie was made in $200, by the way. It just requires them $200 to produce this movie. It's a really crazy thought to think about. But hey, they made some money, and for the most part, they put their souls and passion into this project. So I do want to give it to them. It's just so this is the story behind Wakali Wood, right? It's a guy. It's about a guy in his house, and he watches Western movies, right? And one day, and one day he has a dream, and he can make his entire when he want to make like a movie or something, and then it just comes to him, He find people with a good talent, and he managed to produce that film, and without you even know it. People just like the film for, the passion behind it, and for the bad effects that they might have. And you don't know, the films also have like bad effects because it produced very cheaply, and the guy, the producer of the show just used Adobe After Effects, for all the effects that they may have in the show. So it's a very heartwarming and coming of age story. Yeah, you can see that those are the effects, yeah. You can see that those are the effects. It's unbelievable to some degree, right? But
the military is here.
It's a special effect that they came up with.
Again.
And throughout the film, they also have like a video Joker as well. A movie Joker. If you don't know, it's like a special edition of a film that includes like a guy just narrating the whole film in funny situation. It kind of adds that, and although you could get a version without movie Joker, but in the case of Hollywood, it's a little bit of a special touch when it comes to the guy behind VJME, the movie Joker of the show.
Go for punches.
Keep joking around. That's so much fun. Also, it wasn't the scene though. That was like this scenes, I guess, right?
Oh, I'm so hungry.
What's the part when they called him Ugandan Bruce Lee?
Finally, I get to eat.
Could not find it. Yeah. Could not find it, but that's one part where DJ Emmy just say, Ugandan Bruce Lee. We call him Bruce you. It kind of stuck to me. I guess we just search this. Ugandan Bruce Lee. We call him Bruce you. It's just so funny, man. Oh yeah, there is the scene. That's the scenes. All right. Funny, caught it.
Ugandan.
Also, let me check my audio real quick. Oh yeah, there's a Ugandan Bruce Lee scene. Let's just watch it. This guy's just so funny, man.
Ugandan Bruce Lee. We call him Bruce.
We call him Bruce you. Yeah. I mean, it's funny. But still. So here's the meme, right? So what is this guy doing? People often call me crazy, who wouldn't want an automatically a defense system at their doorstep. Right? Second Amendment, right? You need to defend your home, defend your lives. But I digress. That is the Ugandan Bruce Lee thing. Victorian Bruce Lee. They care. Bruce Lee. See? Like the meme. I just like that meme, so I put it on there. That the big convoy again. This performance is kind of special. What is this woman talking about? Must be my idol. How else would I bury you? Must be have some fun already. I kinda want to change the name of all the inhabitants. So imagine this guy is like Bruce Lee, right? But in the end, I kinda got cheaped out to rename all the different people's interior. You're serious, you know some kung fu. That is all the memes that comes out from that movie, guys. These are just me going through all the memes. I wonder when will Tiger Bunnies come. Oh yeah, would Tiger Bunnies even come? Because I need to check up on them later. There's like a final scenes, but I don't really see them. Maybe the triggers got broken by the later patch of the game or something, I don't know. But I digress. It's a current guy. Don't worry, have you seen... Oh. What did he say? Don't worry, have you seen my debut a while ago? No one gonna do this perfectly, just be yourself. So, yeah, he's one of the performers. Ale and refreshment, enjoy the performance with a sour taste on your mouth. Kind of like a sarcastic tone in there, but still. I do really like that. Not 10. Soup lady. Soup, come get your spicy food, but with a secret spice and ingredient from our brilliant southern reach. Come get your soup from the soup lady. And here comes the rock seller. Come check out these okay, I don't know why my spelling just keep pumping up the mistakes there. But still, let me check out her dialogue again. Come and check out this Hebrew Vixen's rock. I will set your bottom burns by sitting and watching the performance. Rent it or buy it, your choice. See, just buy rock from the rock lady and you can enjoy the show. You can enjoy the Bruce Lee kind of show, Victorian Bruce Lee. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. This guy outdid himself every single time. Action is coming. Yeah, this one meme as well. Every time there's action in the action movie that they. If you don't know, right, the studio only produce like action movies, but and in every action scenes, the movie Joker guy just say action is coming. Yeah, it's just so funny, but it's just so funny for me. It's like a recurring, meme.
Action is coming. I promise you.
Action is coming. Let's see if they have anything else. I finally got fucked up. Anything else? Black hole is a rare breed of holes. Yeah, speaking of the OPness of I ran by over here. Yeah, I don't think I went over through all the Parian NPC though. So yeah, if you do want to check this map out, do search out. Maybe I'll leave a link to in the video description. Yeah. Move it out at the face. That's very direct, right? But for now, though, I think I will end the stream a little bit early today because I'm feeling under the weather a little bit for today, so I do want to end the stream a little bit early. I just want to check out if there's anything else, though. Well, say anything you want to. Oh, yeah, he was talking to this guy. Wonder why do camels counter nice. Well, here's the surf fact. Serbian fact. There was like a meme about it. You don't want to know it because camels are ugly and they freak the horse out. We'll say anything you want to the one who counter or cavalry unit. And they're just a pikeman, you know. Pikeman counter both camels and cavalry at the same time, so that's the punchline. We have more. We do have a lot of llamas. Oh, do you think I will rob you while others are watching from the body? A bandit gonna relax too. Hey, he's not wrong. I mean, he's bandit at he's bandit at the night time. At daytime, he's just chilling. You can say we put in a lot of hard work cultivating this land, so conditions this day are getting worse and worse thanks to the recent sandstorm, right? Do we have more? Oh yeah, we do have the volcano that sometimes erupts. I think that's like a very cool addition. I don't know. It's not there in you know, the original Perion, but here it is. Like a random volcano. I think it's like a fun idea to add, you know. Also, I imagine those lumber camps because back in the days there wasn't any highlight to buildings like lumber camp when you place it under an object. Although you could modify them using triggers to make them not displaying highlights like this, but it's just that, you know. It's just back in the days. But I used to in this map I just pushed I just put a lumber camp like this. So imagine they're like crane or something, because this is like a canyon, and you do need a lot of crane works if you want to move things around, you know, the different heights of the map, you know. What are different NPCs that I could talk to? Seriously, for all Age of Empires model designer, why does our stable only have a few horses in the background? Give the Middle East stable model some camel inside, darn it. So here I am was complaining about if you do notice those African ships or Middle Eastern civilization stables, right? They don't really have camels inside there, so it looks kind of unrealistic. So I guess I kind of vented my frustration on this guy. But with that out of the way, though, I guess that's for all the map. There's also this guy. Gold, I found some gold. Oh, there's also this guy. Flexible string, durable grip. This is impressive. You heard this man? You know, this man was advertising about bows, you know, and arrows. I guess that's it. But I do like the look at the map, so maybe I'll just bring it to the new map, you know, the Gloria Victis map. Some unfortunate folks has been killed by lion again. We got streak of a coincidental event like this. There must be some conspiracy going on behind the scenes. So yeah, but story about the lion killed pupils, stuff like that. You know, this is the land that was filled with unknown danger, most of all. But thanks for you know, checking out my stream. Hope you all have a wonderful day today. And we did not go into a lot of design in this specific stream. Just gonna be me, you know, presenting, you know, having fun. Most of all, we're having fun in this stream about all the past map of the past Maplestory related team map that I have made throughout my times of making Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition map. So do give it a watch, and I will do give it a play, and I will include link in the description below. So thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoy whatever it I bring to you. But don't be surprised in each episode of map designing that I may have, because first of all, most map designing stuff that I made are mostly off stream. So the progress of the map is mostly off stream, but I imagine mostly during streaming I will present on the process that I made so far with the map. If I haven't made any progress, I will just pretend that I made some progress by going through with it during the stream. And I do schedule out my stream most of all, so I do want to it's kind of a hit and miss between episodes, I feel like. So that's the fun aspect of it. It's like a hit and miss between episodes, whether or not there would be updates to the map, or whether or not there would be interesting aspect of the map that I've added. But most of all, do come to this stream now, because I will be filling out with a interesting stuff that relates to Age of Empires to map designing, and most of all, it's just related topics, right? When it comes to the theme that of the map that we are making, like for example Maplestory, right? We went through different stuff about Maplestory and having fun with those, and we do fidgeting with our text-to-speech lady, and that was another fun thing as well. And we do go over to the Maplestory related AOE theme map that we made within this episode. So do stick around, because I do have different ideas, and every stream of mine is also impromptu, so there isn't any script or anything. We just go along with the flow. So I do enjoy your company for the most part. So that's just me going on about the show. The show will go on though, so be sure to catch it on the next episode on Saturday. But on Tuesday I will host another live stream of me playing Age of Empires 3. So, and for Age of Empires 3 is like a very childhood memory of mine. I will have a lot of nostalgia playing that game once again, since I haven't played it for a lot of years, maybe since 2006. So I can't wait for that. So that's really Zui. Hope you enjoy your stay, right? And remember to give the video a like and subscribe, because really help the channel out. Let's just say it's like that. Also, my model is a little bit broken, right? Hello. But yeah, do stick around, because do give this video a like and subscribe, because your help really is really appreciated. You do help this channel out, and with enough like and subscribe, YouTube will recommend a lot of those videos with a lot of interactions to a lot of people. So you're helping me out, not financially, because I cannot monetize those videos yet. There has to be a lot of stuff going on before you can monetize your stuff, even on Twitch as well. So do like your support, and do give a video a like and subscribe if you enjoy them. But this has been me, Zui. Hope you enjoy your wonderful stay, and I'll catch you in the next episode of a designer stream, right? But for now, good luck and happy